Oh yeah.
All right.
I gotta hear what tomorrow made.
Yeah, because
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
there we go.
Yes. Wait. Yeah, before we even got on this, before I even do my little smoke on Mr. Tony Khan, I think he's slick, but thank you, but I'm gonna give him a thank you before I get on him. But what is this? You say it's an anniversary or something, Reese?
Yeah, that tomorrow, and man, I almost forgot about this one too. Tomorrow makes 35 years since the Clash debuted.
Since the who?
Clash of the Champions.
Get the yes. On
And
wasn't that on the same time
yeah,
as WrestleMania 4?
WrestleMania 4. Yep.
Yes. They need to do something about that. I'm just saying. But
Oh yes. Oh yes.
oh yes, they need to. That was a very gutsy move by Jim Crockett and WCW a la NWA. So let's get this out the way so we can enjoy our show. My little smoke is for Tony Khan at AEW. You think you're slick, but at the same time, we saw it coming. We've been talking about it for weeks. But I still go thank you because you put it on WrestleMania week, which means excellent wrestling after excellent wrestling. We got it. The IWGP United States title match. Jeff Cobb, Kenny Omega. I thought they were gonna save this for a New Japan show or the DC show that's gonna happen. No, Kenny Omega's first title
Or even
defense is
Forbidden
on somewhere. No, well, that's gonna be too long. That's gonna be like a couple months. But I love the hey, we not gonna be in town at WrestleMania, but we're gonna give you on paper a 5-star match on Dynamite during WrestleMania week. I love it. I love the strategic move by Tony Khan. But the smoke I'm gonna give you is this: it is free TV. That is a moneymaker match, in my view. And again, everybody got their own view. In my view, that's a moneymaker match. That should have been a pay-per-view match, either New Japan, pay-per-view match in AEW. And the story behind that is still the United Empire got some unfinished business with Kenny Omega. And it's coming to the fact of a story that you're developing right now of a supposed the Elite reunion with possibly Don Callis pushing Kenny away from the Elite and making his own Elite with Kenny and our good friend from DDT Pro Wrestling, Takashi. So it's you're putting stuff in when you're already building around something your own thing, and that's the only I got. That's what I say. It's a little smoke. It's not a piss off smoke.
Yeah,
because we called this match ever since the night after Wrestle Kingdom.
Mm-hmm.
But
you know what else though? There's something that ties into this because I actually looked at the whole card for Wednesday's Dynamite. Let's not forget what else. There may be a potential overshadow somewhere on this card because let's not forget that Cobb versus Omega is happening in the same night Adam Cole makes his return.
Oh yeah, because they promote that show, All Access.
Yeah, for All Access. Yeah.
You know
Which,
what?
by the way, I like the sneak preview they did last night.
I actually got some smoke there. Everybody, y'all all happy about this All Access. Y'all had All Access already. It's called Being the Elite.
Yeah.
All this is being elite on a major network.
But Being Elite is more like comedic because you got skits and stuff. Yeah. This was more serious behind the scene.
And
Right,
plus, it's not 100% Kenny in the Bucks.
But at the same time, but it was introducing other people and stuff. Because honestly, Dolph Ziggler's brother ain't doing shit in the ring, but he's getting known for being the elite, for his little hunk, whatever that shit is, whatever he do, and stuff like that. And the Dark Order was doing their thing into being the lead and blah blah. I get it, I understand it, but see, I'm not mad about it because, like I said, this is why I'm getting at. For the people that are mad about it, don't act like we never saw this in WWE. You know, it was a thing called Confidential and all of this stuff, blah blah. We saw this before, okay? I like it, but at the same time, I don't like it. If that makes sense. What I don't like is what I like is it gives people don't know who the fuck these people are. And again, it's like I was mad about Vikings last week. I'm like, how the hell you don't know who the fuck he is? You know, but you call yourself wrestling fans, y'all know who the fuck he is. But how you don't know who these people are that's in AEW that's been around for what, 3 years? 3 years now, going on 4, and you tell me y'all know the insides out. It's not like they're shy on social media. They tell you what the hell wrong with it. Even if some of them crying about their contract or they want more TV time or blah blah. We about to see the same shit we probably talked about last year with Thunder Rosa when she won the championship. How some of the ladies was talking, call her sandbagging and all of the shit. Now we're gonna go deep into that story. We're gonna go deep into Adam Cole injury. We're gonna go deep into how the Young Bucks really feel, how people call them killing the business and all that shit. How they really feel instead of making jokes and making money off of it. We're about to see how they really feel about it. Was they hurt or is their confidence went down? Because it was a couple of months the Young Bucks kind of felt not themselves, not Young Bucks, if that makes sense. So I would love to see that, but at the same time, I would have thought that's like something that I think they was working on with the HBO or the Time Warner thing when they're trying to get a streaming service.
Yeah,
that would have been perfect for a streaming service. Because the rumor now is that they're trying to get another wrestling show.
The Collision.
Right. So I like it. At the same time, is it good timing? So
I mean, they try to showcase this stuff, and not only that, they try to be like HBO Hard Knocks. That's what y'all.
I'm gonna say this though. If you watch that preview, Tony Khan said the 2 words you're supposed to not say in AEW.
Sports entertainment.
Sports entertainment. I was like, oh yes, because he proved my point. But so I was happy.
Sports entertainment. Yeah, I'm about to say if I see TK joining Jericho Appreciation Society,
I do just to piss off the world. You know how Garcia almost fucked up his own promo last week. I'm a professional shit. I'm a sports entertainer.
Oh no, he actually did say it.
Yeah, we know what's gonna happen there. Chris gonna get him. What the fuck you talking about? What Let's talk about this exciting week of wrestling and what we got coming up to us.
Back to last Sunday. We're back to Tuesday. Yep. Congratulations, Seiya Sanada, the 2023 New Japan Cup winner, defeating David Finlay in the finals. I had to admit, by the way, I had to admit, I saw the new look Sonata's rocking. I'm like, I do not recognize this dude anymore, and I mean that in a good way because it's looking fresh there.
Oh no!
K-pop drama looking ass boy.
If you are a fan of Sonata, if you're a fan of Sonata, you missed that look. That's old Sonata from All Japan and Wrestle One days where he was under Bermuda's wing and shit, looking all pretty. Impact, we came to Impact, But one thing I liked about this was we was guaranteed a new winner, and it was 2 people that never won a tournament. Now Sonata did come to the finals against Okada in a couple years ago, or 2019.
A singles tournament.
Yeah, that was the big the one that was the winner goes to a match for Garden face Jay White. So now I got to the finals of that. But excuse me, I like that we saw a new edge off of Finley. And let me just say this: Finley did something that a lot of Bullet Club members haven't done in the past when it comes to tournaments. Anyway, he won with no help. Not one Bullet Club member came out to his matches, especially matches that we thought he was gonna lose. ECE, was there any other one?
Tamatonga.
We thought Bullet Club was definitely thought Bullet Club was gonna come after Tamatonga. But no. And he won those shits clean. I don't know if he pushing Bullet Club to this serious mode, and damn it, I think you have to agree with me on this one. The last time Bullet Club was in serious mode, they had all the belts.
I think that's what's going at with David Finley.
Right. When AJ Styles came in and said, we the Bullet Club, we are when he said it, they were real. Like they had a tag team, they had the world title. They had the world title, they had the juniors, they had the junior title, they had all the titles
and the championship.
Yeah, the Never Openweight title. Tokyo Pimp had the Never Openweight title. So they had all the belts. And that's the last time we saw Bullet Club really serious. I mean, they got serious when they tried to get away from the elite situation in the Fire Squad, but they was not dominant. They was just badass. Like they fucked up the whole G1. If you remember that G1, that was wild. But this, I think, if everybody follows Finley's lead on this one, I can't believe I don't think last year I would ever said that shit, but if they follow Finley's lead right now and he's serious as hell, he's like, yo, we don't have no time for no bullshit, and no time for no silliness. And like I said, I see El Fantasma is gonna be next to get the fuck out. They gonna kick him out unless he get in line, because those tag matches during this tournament, when he got on the top ropes getting ready to scratch, Philly was not having that shit. He's suplexing like, get your ass in and kick his ass. Like, what you doing? But the fans is liking El Fantasma now, and in Bullet Club, we don't have no time for you to be cheering.
Yeah.
I know I'm talking like I'm
not gonna be surprised if ELP becomes a face before this year's over.
I think he is.
I'm about to say that. Like, he already faced. Matter of fact, him, Chase Owen, and Kenta. If you look at the entrance when they gave everybody a 2-sweet, including the little babies, it was due time. It was a go time for being the face.
I don't feel Kenta go face. Oh. Just because he still got that stench of Noah on him, and New Japan fans don't like Noah.
It's hard to tell because he get love on both sides.
It's Kenta, first of all. It's like I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna agree with what's my big Australian Bullet Club commentary himself. Kenta is one of the gods of Japanese wrestling. Yes. If anybody wants to disagree with me, put in the comments and I'll explain to you why Kenta is one of the gods of pro wrestling, because they built him that way. Noah built him that way. He's a fucking junior. He's still in junior weight, striking with heavyweights.
Yep.
Go watch. Is it Takanashi? I think that's his name. The big guy with the blonde hair. Kenta beat him.
Yes.
That's Suzuki's best friend, by the way. Kenta beat him. GA's heavyweight championship. Kenta beat Masawa. Kenta went one-on-one with Suzuki. Kenta went with Mafuji. Kenta is the god of Japanese wrestling. All right, and we stole his moves. Yep. Okay, sorry, Phil, you stole his move. Oh, and we gotta talk about Phil too. Can we put that in somewhere before I leave out of here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's Kenta.
We got that. Of course, Kenta also had long success with Ring of Honor as well.
Kenta had one of the best matches in Ring of Honor against Bryan Danielson. Hell, I think he had a great match against Kenta Kobashi in Ring of Honor. He had another match, I think, with Samoa Joe. And in fact, him and Samoa Joe was kicking the shit out of each other. They hurt my body. They kicked the shit out. It hurt my body. And not to mention, let's also forget Takeover. takeover is Kenta, Shibata,
Yep.
kicking the shit out of people and tagging out to kick them again, tag them out, they kick them again. It's a video of Shibata and Kenta just kicking people. It's wild.
Yep.
So I'm not saying Kenta is a pillar. No. Kenta was blessed by Misawa, by Kenta Kobashi, by Gold Shooter. I think that's his name. And I'm sorry, I usually don't want to fuck up your name, but I'm just trying to prove a point because I want no damn who to come after me. But we're not gonna say their name here. We embrace the love Japan. But I just because I want to keep on marveling. We got a long show, but Kenta, he still got that stench of Noah. So he wants to get booed in New Japan anyway. He don't want to be cheered yet. I think the time when you cheer for Kenta, if he's facing Okada for the title, because they want somebody new to have the belt. If Okada get past Sonata, because they might be pulling trigger on Sonata right now. I'm feeling it. I
think so too, because you know what. And I want to say this, first of all, congratulations again, Sonata, for winning this New Japan Cup. That now, I think this, especially because with that new DDT he's been using in recent weeks.
Using Valentine Dream DDT.
I'm thinking it's going to be, I'm about to say this. I think is the start of seeing Sonata a little bit. Well, I thought they were going to do it with his U.S. title run, but it kind of fell shorter than expected.
He got injured.
I'm but now I'm thinking this is starting to be the build of finally seeing Sonata as a single star now, because he had moments where it was looking like that in the past, but then it kind of got a little stop and start here and there. With some losses, but now they seeing him win something major.
You gotta remember this, bro. You gotta remember he was in the same freaking faction with Naito.
Yeah, the LIJ.
Yeah, you gotta think this. People are not gonna outshine Naito. Even when Shingo was the world heavyweight champion, it still was Naito's show.
And he did.
Evil had to leave to become champion. So Sonata, to me, did the right thing. He just didn't do it the way Evil did it.
Yeah, whoop his ass, spit him, Danger Book Club. For him, he did it more respectful way in the close to semifinal. He just, hey guys, I'm leaving. I'm going to just 5 guys. And Shingo all right, good for you. But I guess you backstabbing Davis Ruffle motherfucker, you want to see your ass or whoop your ass.
Look at that again. Look at it again. They all get a head nod okay, cool. He won the match fair and square. He's not no fair and square. They even did the fist pump. They did the fist pump, but hey, I gotta go. I need some new surroundings. I need a team. We are a bunch of individuals, and I gotta say that to the people. LIJ is a faction of individuals, but when they do team together, that shit flow like fucking water. It does, but they are a bunch of individuals. They are, and Sonata wanted a group. He wanted a group that is just relaxed and comfortable to be themselves. I don't know. I feel like this was the right move for Sonata because he was in the rut, and we can go back to when all of them had belts and he didn't.
That damn magazine cover.
Right.
I know how Sonata feel. If I was Sonata, I look around, had a belt, you bunch of okay.
You feel like as Sammy Guevara said in that promo in the Pillars, you feel like the jobber that's supposed to lose, while everybody else is champion. Sonata is he's not a jobber. Sonata is one of the best wrestlers in New Japan, hell, possibly in Japan, period. And he need to fucking be that. So he got the first thing out the way. He got the New Japan Cup, which I think was his first tournament win in New Japan.
Single.
Yeah, singles. Yeah,
because he did win the tag league a couple times deep.
Right, like back to back, right, with Evil. I think this is his time. I think this is time to finally beat Okada for the title. I mean, he got the victory over Okada at G1, but when you got the title on the line, you are 0 for dookie shit against Okada. I had to use your word, Hill, but you use some good words I gotta steal from you sometimes. You 0 for doo-doo. But we got to wait to the 8th, and the 8th is not that far away, so I am waiting patiently. Sonata, I'm gonna be up. And I'm gonna tell you right now, Sonata lose. Fuck that Hungry Jack or the Demon go come out, because I'll be damned. Okada, you gotta take a break. Go somewhere. Take a break. Go with your child, man. He
almost forgot he got a baby in the house.
We forget that shit.
Yeah, he getting down like he's like Moxley on a vacation, but that's another story for another time. Because right now we look into the future now, and man, like I said, what a week of wrestling action do we have? And actually, we're going to tie two stories into one, because our main event for Friday's Multiverse United, massive switch up because Josh Alexander injured and forced to vacate the Impact World Championship.
I saw that. It was on Sacrifice. Yeah. So the way it looked like, it was between Steve McLean versus Kushida at Rebellion.
Yep.
We know who will win this one. Good old boy Steve.
I'll feel bad for Josh though. Because Josh had one of the most underrated stories to get that title. He's the reason why we say Moose shit. He was the first to get that Moose shit.
Yes.
And the story with him, they didn't get to put the belt around. He finally beat Moose.
Yep.
He had some good title matches with Speedball, Mike Bailey, him
Rich
and
Swann.
Rick Swann, him and Eric Young with I think that was Slammiversary, and they did almost everybody's or every champion finisher move in that match. He had some good, but the way this is why I say what sucks in wrestling when you on a roll as champion.
Yeah,
and you gotta
even beat Bully Ray in the Full Metal Mayhem.
Beat Bully Ray, beat Hill, Bully Ray that loves heat. Bully Ray. You gotta remember this. Bully Ray is a face in NWA and he's a heel in Impact. It's crazy. It's crazy what we see in wrestling these days. But he was not done. Josh is not done. He's about to do a historic title reign in Impact, and it sucks when you injured and they gotta take the belt from you. And that's one thing I dislike in wrestling. Especially when you on a roll, when you got a good title reign, not when someone got a shitty ass long title reign, and then shit like that happened. I'm like, you know what, your shit was shitty anyway. Thank God, something had to give. But you got a good title reign. Like I could name like top 4 or 5 off the top of my head. Seth, John Cena,
RVD.
Was he injured or was he as high as hell?
Oh, it's a team.
He gets ankle injury towards the second year.
Oh, you talking about television?
Yeah.
You're right. I was also going to say.
He's more thinking of world title run stay.
No, but that one hurt too.
But we can throw TV like secondary titles.
It was going to work RVD to the world heavyweight title though. Like but that's another story in hand. Then you got I'll say, Nigel, not Nigel. Was it Nigel Guinness? No, not Nigel.
Because he had a show.
Yeah, but he lost. He lost it though. It was Ring of Honor champion that had to give up the belt. Jay, I'll go forget that one. Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe had to give up the belt because of injury. But I like how they work in the storyline for when he come back. So it sucks. It sucks. And it sucks for Josh. And not only Josh. Oh, since we wrong about it, Mickie James too.
Yeah, she injured, but she got a good chance to come back because if she come back before Rebellion, then only her and Grace will face the winner of the tournament or the the face of the third number one contender. Well, she out. Joyce Gracie would face the number one contender and fight for the vacate title.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
it sucks though. It just sucks. It gotta be like that.
Yeah, but we still got a tremendous card here. Let's go with first pre-show match. We got Yuya Uemura from New Japan. Yeah, he'll be taking on Gabriel Kidd, and that'll be the what do they call their pre-show match?
Who, New Japan
pre-show
or
for Impact? Yeah,
that's I think they call it. I think they just call it kickoff match.
Yeah. But it's like nice to see Uemura like and it's a funny thing that you don't think about it though, but Uemura is like a 5-year veteran already, and
Uemura.
I know it actually doesn't look it because he looks like a little. I don't know if he'd still be in the young lionish kind of territory, but yeah, he kind of looks it though because
he it's a lot. It actually. I was just saying this when I was watching Leo Rush and Hiromu. Like Leo Rush still like he's fucking damn 18, just got out of high school and shit. And this dude about to turn 30 soon. Like goddamn, I swear that is that even a true thing about black don't crack. I don't know what is. But you gotta say with some people from Japan too. Like I mean, dude is like you said he been wrestling for 5 years, but like he's still a young lion.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean that should be a good. It should be a good match though, because Gabriel Kidd is he's getting up there too. So
all right. Then they're going into that main card of this one, and since we just talked about Moose, he's gonna try and bring a spear, no jackhammer needed, but Jeff Cobb may want him to take a tour of the islands instead.
Two guys big meat slapping each other.
All right, you said it before I said it, so you get that. I was about to say if Big E was going here, that'd be it right there.
I'm gonna go for my boy Moose. Always it will be. Moose will pull the big old dub over Jeff Cobb, but it'll be a good match though. But still, my boy Moose.
It's gonna be first of all the two big men doing shit they should not be doing, but doing it. Because Jeff Cobb can move. And nobody his size that can do a standing moonsault, and you got Moose, who forget that he's a guy. He used to be a fucking offensive lineman, and so Moose, I would love for him to win, but if you go do this where Jeff Cobb needs momentum, and I don't think they're gonna have Jeff Cobb lose back-to-back matches. Because that just tell you who I'm going for on Wednesday. So I don't think they'll have Jeff Cobb lose back-to-back matches. But like you said, it's gonna be a good match to the point that we don't know. We gonna be on the edge of our seats, like, every time there's a pinfall get kicked out. That's good. That's good if it's done right. It's very good. So I'm going with Jeff though. I'm going with Jeff for this one.
And I don't know, playing typer. Yeah, Toad, you actually beat me to my thought here which is why I'm actually picking Moose, because you got to think, you're taking on Kenny on Wednesday in St. Louis. Then you got to go to Los Angeles on Friday. Go to Los Angeles to fight Moose on Friday.
Wait. It's Friday?
Even though Jeff Cobb is a free. Yeah.
31st.
Yeah, this is a Friday show.
I mean 30th.
It's Friday.
Let me see. On to first. Come on 30th.
All the rest of the 30th. Oh, so actually no, it'll be a Thursday. So yeah.
So let's go. So this is gonna happen.
Yeah, 24 hours.
I'm trying to get it together because this show is gonna happen on Thursday. Is it gonna be live or is it gonna be? Because you gotta think they still got Impact The
No,
show
it's going to be
Impact.
live because I don't think the show's going to air this week because of the pay-per-view.
Oh, Jeff Cobb screwed.
Yeah, I know. That's why I was like looking at this because I'm like, you got to go from Dynamite Wednesday to face Kenny, and then you got to go to LA to face Moose in the same week. I'm like, yeah.
No, see, if it was on Friday, I still had a problem with it because you airing the same time as Supercard of Honor.
Then don't forget about Andre the Giant Battle Royale.
You're going to be like, but that part we can
do. You just
extra smoke because I know where you're going with this one.
Bobby
and
fucking Lashley.
Some almighty smoke. Yeah.
Oh wait, I'm tight. No, I'm joining with you because I got something to say.
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, let me
tag in.
This is gonna be a three-way smoke.
Okay, so let me start this. Let me light it up for you. Yeah. Bobby Lashley, who got screwed out his match because now it's an injury with Bray Wyatt. And before anybody get on here and say, "Oh, we remember how y'all went wild when he came out in Philly and Extreme Rules," don't start with the bullshit with Bray Wyatt. I was one of them, okay, and I'm going to say this, and I got a witness, my brother right here, because we talked about it. I said the pop was great. Now we got to see what's going to happen afterwards. Am I lying there, Hill?
Nah, we all feel the same way because we giving pass.
Okay, so I don't know. Is it that Vince is back there that pissed him off, or he really do got an internal injury these days? We cannot say shit like this because that's how shit happens with wrestlers, either a la Brody or Brody Lee that passed away because we didn't know what the hell's going on, and other people. But you telling me you couldn't find a replacement for Bobby Lashley for WrestleMania, and I could give you at least 3 or 4 of them? I could even put Bobby Lashley in that godforsaken match y'all have with Brock Lesnar and Omos, because there's a story fucking there. But you put him in the Andre Battle Royal, like that's a consolation prize. Oh, he gonna win it. That's a consolation prize. So he can stand by a goddamn trophy and do this. No, I'm gonna say this right now, WWE. I hope you watch this. We be joking about it, but I really hope you watch this. You owe that man big time. I'm talking about if you for some reason put the belt on Cody, that's the man who's gonna beat Cody for the title. It's Bobby Lashley. If you split those belts and you have a tournament for the Universal title, because rumor has it Cody wants the WWE title by itself, Bobby Lashley is your Universal Champion. You owe that man that. You owe him that. That's bullshit. That's bullshit. You telling me you couldn't put him in that bullshit match with Brock Lesnar and Omos? Or hell, I got a story for you right now. You got a match in Los Angeles, and you got a man named LA Knight. Make something up there, people. Come on. I don't care if you put it like second match after John Cena and Theory, because that's the opening match now. Do it. What the fuck are y'all thinking? Bobby Lashley has been dependable this past wrestling year. Very dependable, to the point that last year he started as the WWE champion, beat Omos at WrestleMania, became United States champion, took that belt, and I mean, one of the reasons why the mid-card titles are back in prominence.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna put him in the fucking battle royal so he can stand by a goddamn? I think that's a consolation prize. Someone wins the Andre Memorial Battle Royal just to stand by a damn trophy to do this. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Hold on.
Hey. No, I'll tag one of y'all.
Shit. Hey. All right.
Okay.
You know, it's the sad part. I just realized when I saw Chris post this picture. And by the way, Chris, happy birthday, brother. I hope you enjoyed your weekend. Yeah. Y'all realize this man from 2 years was the WWE champion going into WrestleMania, and now possibly not even being on the card unless they do like a last minute swerve and like create something because of what happened in the Battle Royal. And then like add it on to one of the 2 nights because, like I said, with the way this card's going, yeah, this is gonna be an awfully short WrestleMania, and there ain't no way in hell all these matches are gonna be going like 30 minutes apiece.
Oh, we don't see that. We don't see that.
Yeah.
Come on,
yeah, especially on 2 nights.
Yeah. No.
Well, yeah.
But put this in perspective.
I think like something's going to get added in this one, but still. But the overall point though is like Bobby Lashley, and like you just brought up, the last 2 years, this dude has been one of the most delivering wrestlers on the planet. And yes, Vince, I said wrestling. Yeah. And hence my subtitle here. But anyway, Lashley deserves this moment. He deserves a high-profile match, especially out of LA. I don't care who would have been against. Well, actually, yeah, I might have cared. But he definitely deserved a high-profile match against a very big name going into this WrestleMania after all the work this man done did the last 2 years. And especially like making the WWE Championship and the US title like being prominent belts again. Hill, yeah, take it over.
I'm so glad I'm going last, like a Elimination Chamber. So
I like that one.
So yeah, so this is your this is your promo of the year nominees, right? Or promoter of the year nominee, right? Triple H. Okay, this is the same nigga who came and find the finisher for each WrestleMania match. This is the same guy who can't even put Bobby Lashley in a match. Hell, we don't even want Brock Lesnar and Omos. Now we got Vince McMahon lurking around. Now it showed that he got some fingerprint all over the place. Mm-hmm. They banned the word wrestling. Who do that? Vince McMahon.
Wait, they banned it again?
Yep.
That's the report. Yep.
What?
That's Vince shit.
Yeah, because they had to do a retape on one of their like pre-taped segments on Raw.
Yep.
Wait. I don't mean to interrupt you on this one, but after Cody actually said that on his promo on Monday.
Yep.
Carry on, Hill.
And not only that, Triple H, he say, I'm the one get the final say. Motherfucker, how the hell you say you be a final say, but you get overturned by somebody? And not only that, does last year we ain't got no Andre the Giant Battle Royale.
Yeah, we did.
We did?
Yeah.
No, it's Madcap won.
Yeah, Madcap won.
That's sad because
how irrelevant this trophy. I think only Jay's the only one that's done anything relevant.
No, he didn't. No, he did not either. The last time the Battle Royal did any good for anybody was the first one. They showed us how good Cesaro was, but they fucked that up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
They took once they took him off of Paul Heyman, they fucked that up.
But now Bobby Lashley is an Andre Giant Battle Royale that people do care or do not care. And I'm gonna say it like this: if Bobby Lashley lose and he not in a WrestleMania match, that's a sign for all the other people do not come to WWE. This what the fuck gonna happen to your ass. And whoever win that shit, that's your real controversial prize. Now, who win it? I don't know. My best bet gonna be either LA Knight or goddamn somebody else, but it won't be Bobby. Cause it would take like 10 people to eliminate his ass. So, with that being said, from the rip, yes, this is the reason why I don't trust Triple H, because right now the proof have been shown, and let me take you back all the way back to NXT days. Remember New Japan come to Madison Square Garden, and Triple H look up and say, "Go, let's go, get the fuck out of here! You get your bald head ass out! Let's get the fuck out of here!" The comment, the enemy, he hollered like Joe Clark from he was like Joe Clark from Lean on Me when you see the shit coming. He had to dip out. All this time he tried to show the whole world that NXT is the fucking brand, but turn to find out, you just said from yourself from last year, they are a developmental brand. And now I look at Triple H, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. This is your first official year. Last year it was a pre-show, or a preseason. This time, this is the real season. It started from January. Now everybody about to go into April, and this is March. And right now, what I'm seeing, shitty.
You know what? You know what though? I say this, and I say this not to disagree with you. I say this. I think his real start is the night after WrestleMania, when he get to start. You know how you're supposed to see the new season supposed to start for the WWE. I think that's his due. He came in the middle of all this bullshit. He came in the middle of all this, so I give him that. Also, I'm not gonna blame him for the Bobby Lashley thing. It seemed like since Vince McMahon's name came back, all of a sudden, shit been going off the fucking hinges. From Alexa Bliss to Brock, I might as well say to Brock Lesnar trying to walk away and decide he don't want to work with Bray Wyatt. To all this shit. But what I am gonna agree with is this: Triple H go get this part of him. You could have done this probably would have put maybe all of us here. Give you the thumbs up if you'd have found a replace match for Bobby. Or like I said earlier, you could have put him in something that had a story to it. Ooh. Last year, Bobby Lashley versus who gave almost his first loss. Brock Lesnar just low blow the shit out of Bobby Lashley in Royal Rumble. That shit ain't over. You think that's how you're supposed to end the feud? No. But you think I want to fucking see Brock Lesnar F5 almost whoever? I don't know. I don't want to see that. But at the same, but this is where I give Triple H. Triple H, do what you must for WrestleMania. Your true job starts Monday. Day one, Monday. You came in.
I just thought of something.
Bullshit. But wait, hold on. You came in with a whole bunch of bullshit. I'm gonna give you that. You tried your best. You won some, and you lost some. Some of the people you brought back was not there. That's why I remember. I think it was a couple episodes I said, "Where the hell is EY at?" He know not to bring EY back. I'm gonna tell you one thing. If you watch Progress, Sandy is coming back. They already branded what's the name? Big Damo, whatever, Killer Damo, brother, and the other guy, Sandy over there. Yeah, so they go come back probably tonight at WrestleMania or a couple weeks after WrestleMania. Blah blah blah. But some people you brought back, there's some silence when they come out. I hate to say it, Giant Wrestling has not been Giant Wrestling. Kansas LeRae has not been Kansas LeRae. Braun Strowman, I don't think he's gonna get no. I don't think he. I know who you're saying, Hill. I don't think he's gonna get no noise anyway. Cause one, y'all pushed him in an empty arena of NXT, and then he went to Japan, and only people that should know him is like people like us that watch everything else. But you got people that's just strictly WWE, and I mean, when I say that, I mean main roster. They don't watch NXT either. And so with him, he got enough time to build up his resume, which to me, Bronson or wait, sorry, excuse me,
Jonah.
Thank you. It's doing that. Now we just gotta get him in the right direction. What direction you gonna put him? Is he gonna be the fucking the beast? Because guess what? He's in that battle royal too. And I would love a face-off with him and Bobby Lashley. And I would love to say that could be a match for the next night. I would love to say that, but I'm not a fucking booker in WWE.
You know, I swear you and me. I swear
I'm sorry.
The three of us.
I'm sorry.
Friends way too much. That's where I'm going.
We don't work for WWE. we just watch the program, or sometimes if we dare say buy a ticket to go see the show. But we don't know what we talking about. But we see the fucking, we don't know what we talking about. We just spectating this. We don't know shit, huh? Okay. It seems to me that
Allegedly.
1, 2, 3 could put a fucking better show on WWE 2K23 better than what we see on fucking TV.
Facts.
I mean, goddamn, if that's what y'all doing for this game, like we gonna watch online and see what they got. Then we're gonna put it on our show because it getting views. Hey, do that. I'm telling you right now, between this man and my fucking wife, I'm more entertained than their fucking shit.
Yeah,
I swear to God, I am. I watch the show on YouTube. I watch the show on YouTube.
All right, let's get us back on track here. By the way, apologize to multiples.
All right, yeah. We get you fired up about Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, what's also on the multiverse. Yeah, Oliver's Multiverse United. Speedball Mike Bailey. Yeah, he'll go one-on-one with Go Ace.
Okay, this was the original for him and Will Ospreay, right?
I think yes, Mike, yes. Speedball against Mike. Speedball versus Will Ospreay. But Will Ospreay injured his shoulder, so Hiroshi Tanahashi into his placement.
Tanahashi do the right thing and let Speedball win. Not let him, but get him the victory. Do the right thing, Tanahashi. Do the right thing. Don't be these old guys here in the States that want to keep their glory and shit. Come on, Tanahashi. Do the right thing. Do the right thing, Tanahashi.
I don't know.
Speedball is good.
Baby, please.
Please. I need to win. Please. Get Tanahashi to win. Tanahashi, give him the win, Tanahashi. Come on. I mean, Speedball. Right. We talked about Speedball title match against Josh Alexander. If you're a fan of PWG, you know how good Speedball is. We shouldn't have to say nothing. He still got it. I would love to see Tanahashi do the right
thing. Follow them
but,
all the way to Smash.
I mean, you see what I'm saying? But it's up to Tanahashi. Like Tanahashi, like, listen, I did y'all a favor. Give me the win. You can say those numbers though. I'm done with it though.
Yeah. But then, this is where we get good now. For the strong open weight championship versus Minoru Suzuki.
It's all about the Go to Sleep Club. Kenta is gonna win. Now, this will be one hell of a match, but it's gonna be my boy Kenta, Minoru Suzuki. I think he'll give him a fight. Be a lot of chop, slap. The fans who participate in that theme song, you know how it is.
You see this? Elbow. You hear that sound? That's not even close to what Kenta gonna get. But as you just said, and as I said earlier, Kenta is one of the gods of Japanese wrestling, and he already beat Suzuki once. Why he can't do it again? Why I can't see Suzuki go to sleep once? Why?
Yeah, I'll tell you who's gonna be the real winners of this match. Them doctors out of LA who gonna operate after this match is over. Because between Kenta's kicks and any strikes Suzuki gives, there's gonna be some red. There's gonna be some red. There's gonna be some purple. There's gonna be a whole different rainbow of bruises that's gonna be forming after this match over.
I got two dream fantasies that could happen after this match. As we all know, I don't mean to go to a different promotion, but as we all know, Ring of Honor is on Friday, and Willie Yuta has called out a certain person that I already named named Shibata, and for the pure title. But my thing is, I still got a story that needs to be closed from a couple years ago. I needed Kenta to face Shibata for that strong open weight title. The reason why I say that because one, if it's not, I just want the match. Shibata don't have to win. I just want the match because there's a story there. It's not done. And we talking about kicking. We talking about strikes.
Yeah.
Kenta will fucking tease Shibata in that match. He's gonna use the PK once on Suzuki. He's gonna do it. All you gotta do is once a PK, because Suzuki gonna do it. Because Suzuki, that's part of Suzuki thing. He do the PK, and then he gonna roll you with the choke and guard style. But when Kenta do it, that is a shot to Shibata. When he did the go to sleep, just like he did at the last New Japan Strong show, he did go to sleep because he knew somebody in the audience named Phil Brooks. Okay, we still got some, oh man, I can't wait to get to that situation. But
we
I said his name twice already.
We ain't gonna disrespect that man name. That goddamn his name is goddamn Cookie Monster Punk. Goddamn it,
Cookie Monster Punk. You want me to seriously call a grown ass man that's Cookie Monster? I would have said Chicago made. I would have said Chicago made. I would have said
I could have said Coochie. I could have said Coochie Monster, but we about to get PG.
In New Jersey.
Hey, you can tell me that story after the show is over.
Hey, well, I was about to say, you know what? Yeah, well, now wait a minute. Yeah, because considering with AJ, we could call him. AJ, that would be the real reason why he called Chick Magnet, but that's another story.
Oh, we will not go to that story. No. But that was if everybody want to know that story, that happened in TNA days.
Yes.
Kent, I'm going with Kent.
Anyway,
yes. Go to sleep club.
All right, and then 8-man tag team action. Yeah, Alex Coughlin, PCO, Fred Rosser, and of course Sami Callihan going 1-on-1, taking on in an 8-man tag team match. J.R. Kratos, Joe Hendry, diehard Eddie Edwards, and of course Filthy Tom Lawler.
PCO team.
Mm-hmm. Anybody that got PCO and Sami Callihan in the same team, we gonna expect PCO to do his fucking nonsense of flipping on a goddamn either apron or the floor. And this motherfucker forget that he's close to 60 years old. Sami Callihan is just Sami Callihan. He's still the death machine. He's still the draw. I don't know what Impact is doing with him, trying to put him. I don't know if this is a story that he's infiltrating. What's the name again now?
The design.
The design. Excuse me, the design. I don't know if he's trying to infiltrate them or not, but anything got those two on the team. I don't even know who else. I totally forgot who else is on the team. They gonna win.
Alex Cullen and Fred Rosser. Fred Rosser, the former Strong champion.
Fred Rosser. I still call him Darren Young for some reason.
But goddamn, disrespect.
Listen.
Trying to make him great again.
Listen. I used to call him something else. You call him Tan John Cena, but it's a different story. I will go. I'm going that direction. No disrespect to Eddie. No disrespect to who else is on that team?
Joe Henry, JR, Chaos, and Tom Law.
Goddamn Joe Henry, Mister. I want to sing everybody in the ring. He does that everywhere. God bless his soul. But yeah, PCO and Callahan.
Yeah, because there's like Team Filthy, I believe, at least his American side of it, anyway. But then we go to in a 4-way match for the Impact World Tag Team titles. Ace Austin and Chris Bay and Bullet Club defend against Bad Dude Tito and Shane Haste of TMDK, Aussie Open, and the Motor City Machine Guns.
Is this elimination?
No.
I'm going with Chris Bay and Ace. They're gonna find a way to win. But I think the story is them and Motor City Machine Guns. Aussie Open is the hardest working tag team in the business today.
Yeah, we're gonna get to why a little bit later.
Yeah, but this is not their match. I'm glad they got a title match somewhere at least, but this is not their match. Oh, and you said TMDK.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
That's not the team that's supposed to get tag team titles. So no,
Got it?
no.
well, at least one half of it's not supposed to.
Exactly. No.
Let me guess. Bad dude Tito.
Yeah, you a bad dude, all right,
Yeah.
Tito. Tito. The last time, only Tito that we recognize is Tito Jackson. Goddamn it.
Ain't that the wife beater?
Tito Jackson is not a wife beater.
Oh, that's somebody else.
Oh my god!
Although that.
Jermaine.
I would tell you like the only Tito. The only thing I knew about like Tito was like the episode of Martin when he got beat up by that Michael Jackson impersonator.
How dare you, sir, Tito?
I like Tito Jackson, by the way.
I like Tito Ortiz.
That was funny though.
No, Tito Ortiz, again, I don't recognize him no more. He get his ass on a daily basis now and shit. I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
Oh, you gotta be so disrespectful.
I mean, he finally beat
Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, he finally beat Chuck Liddell, but we didn't care about it no more at that point. Sorry, I'm sorry, Tito. I mean, you might whoop my ass. Keyword is Mike because I got Kindle stick. I'll beat your ass.
You could be like the Black Takashi, but go pull a cell phone.
All right, then. Oh Lord, no better than to take that one. All right, another fatal four-way match.
Good Lord.
Yeah, where the winner will complete the triple threat for the Knockouts title at Rebellion. We have the virtuosa Deonna Purrazzo taking on Masha Slamovich, Giselle Shaw, and the Pro Wrestling Eve, the reigning Pro Wrestling Eve champion, Mayu Yamashita.
Wow.
It's a toss up between Giselle Shaw or Deonna Purrazzo because Marsha, she's a GCW World Champion. Giselle Shaw, I like her. She a dope wrestler. I wish old boy Val would wrestle. God damn it. Purrazzo, she work her way up. So right now I'm between Gazelle and Purrazzo. So my fan side, Gazelle, but storyline wise, Purrazzo.
See, you said story. I was about to say Marsha got a story to be in that match. Marsha she had a great match with Jordan Grace when she was champions, and she also had a match with Mickey James as champion. And I mean, last week she beat Nick Cage for that GCW championship. So she's on a roll wrestling wise. She's on a roll. But I would love for her to get in that match so they could close all this saga between those three. But Purrazzo, the Rosiosa, I've been a fan of hers for a long time. I like how she wrestles. Another thing I like that she got her love for wrestling back, and she went to Impact and became one of the most dominant females there. The Wrestling Eve champion, I just think she's just there just to fill the matchup. She's not there to win. She's gonna wrestle like she's there to win, but she's not gonna win. The story is Marsha, Purrazzo, and what's her name again?
Giselle Shaw.
Shaw is my wild card. That's who Shaw is. Shaw is my wild card. If she come out the victor in this, she's the wild card. because her character, especially in Impact. I mean, I saw her in again Progress. This is where I learned her from Progress, but Impact. It's like they making her seem like she's bigger than the division, but y'all didn't put her in that position yet. If that makes sense, like
yeah,
you know how they do somebody like I don't want to compare her to this, but storyline wrestling wise, like Alberto Del Rio, Tara Valkyrie when she first got the WWE, they made her seem like she's already at the status there, but she didn't get the status treatment. You know what I mean? So this would be her chance. I think this is in fact, I think this is the only chance this is the closest she got to a title shot in Impact, if I'm not mistaken. Help me out here, Phil. I think this is the closest she got to a title opportunity.
I think she had fought Mickey James for the title at one point.
I'm trying to think. There's too much wrestling. I get fuzzed the fuck out.
Yeah, because here's the thing: is like Masha.
Yeah, Masha
had to say because
Masha had a street fight with Jordan Grace. And no, Ashley had a street fight with Mickey James. Because Ricky James did some sick shit. She bit that child's tongue. she bit her tongue. That poor baby.
Yeah.
I think for story wise I would go with Masha. For fan wise, I would go with Perazi. But my wild card is Shaw. That's my wild card.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, so I guess it's going to be safe to say Yamashita's eating the pin regardless of who wins this match, right?
No, Mayu get pinned.
Mayu getting pinned.
Unfortunately.
One thing you're not going to do, you're not going to have, and this is why I know it's about wrestling when you're wrestling in another company. You're a champion. You're not going to take that pinfall because you're making the champion seem weak.
Oh shit! That means Gadel might get pinned because Marshall's a GCW champion. Mayu's an evil champion.
Right. But the Eve, you gotta be a real fan, like a true fan. I mean, the only reason I know about Eve is because Oh My God on YouTube. To be honest with you, I'm keeping it real. My man that do Oh My God wrestling moves. That's the reason I know Eve, and I see some of the people I already know used to wrestle with Eve. Piper Nevin, Killer, all that stuff. So that's the reason I know about Eve. But Eve is just it's still a baby in independent scene. It's still a baby. No, hell, the only place that's not older than them is AEW. So that's the only place that's not older than them. Oh, and DPW. That's about it.
Oh yeah, they're like pro wrestling.
Right. That's about it. But she could take the pin. But right now. Yeah,
just go to your point there, Tone. Masha had her title match against Mickey at New Surrender, and then Giselle had her shot like a couple weeks ago on Impact.
Okay, so that's why she's really added. Okay, so she's added on here because it's probably that match. She probably came close to beating Mickey James, and hell, to be honest with you, she probably the reason why Mickey James injured. Just put it out there. You know, Shaw don't play. Shaw don't play.
But then again, out of everybody in this one, hold on, I'm trying to see because
Shaw, I think Shaw's the only one. No, because she was Progress Women's Champion, wasn't she?
Yeah, she was.
Yeah.
Okay, so we all got everybody in there with championship prestige.
Yeah,
they got the pedigree of championship in there in that match.
Yeah, then she's currently a champion for a company called Females as well. So
what's the name?
So really, Deanna's the only one in this that's not a champion right now.
But she is a dedicated champion, though. She was Impact, and she was
Ring of Honor,
AAA, and Ring of Honor at the same time. So, you know, maybe like I said, Peraza needs to win this.
Yeah, because like ever since she lost the title, back to
she was
a Slammiversary.
She was the.
Well, I know she still had the AAA women's title,
but she was the former tag team champion.
True.
She just lost that title not that long ago, so she still was in. She's still in the picture. So I mean, I think she's the one that needs to win.
Ironically enough, with Giselle Shaw,
ain't that a bitch?
Yeah.
But if you think that one,
you're gonna see a lot of tag team moves in that match.
Yeah. But then to close it off in a 6-way scramble for the X Division title, Trey Miguel will defend against Kazarian, Rich Swann, the Wild Rhino Clark Connors, Kevin Knight, and the King of Sneaky Style, Rocky Romero.
His bald head ass.
Poor Rocky. Poor Rocky. He got his hair cut in Mexico.
Yeah, bald head.
Yeah, baldy. Hey, we're not gonna laugh on I rock a baldy too. But not Rocky. Not poor Rocky. So this is the championship scramble.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait. Let me just say this. We have to throw some flowers to WWE. Some of your concepts is being used. They came up with the scramble shit, right? And we haven't seen a scramble since in WWE. And now another company doing it and probably doing it in a better title match. Are you serious? I'm going with Trey. I'm going with Trey for this one.
Trey. Yep. Yeah. You know, we fucked up. Trey retained his title through the weekend, and Wesley might lose his title through the weekend.
You know what? I was thinking about that, but at the same time, it's the same way. If he do lose, he could go for the no, because I don't want him to even try to come close to Carmelo. So no. Because we already know Carmelo's winning that belt, so we don't even want to talk about that and deliver.
But wait a minute, actually, no, wait a minute, don't do it immediately. But I would probably save that closer to, or maybe even next year, Stand and Deliver.
I don't know, because I think West is getting, West is already up there, so I think West gonna be the next call up around SummerSlam.
Oh hell no, that is shit. That shit. Do you really think that he could be ready for main roster? Wesley?
No, say Mello, bro.
Wesley, who's already on TV as Impact. Or is he down there to learn how to fucking look at cameras? He's already ready. Yeah. Remember this.
And develop character.
Yeah, it's certain people that came to NXT that was already ready. They just had to just know how to work the camera. When Prince Devitt got there, Prince Devitt was ready for the main roster, but he just had to work how to learn the camera with Triple H. You saw many times they show him, you want to look this direction, but not look at the camera. We look this direction. We did all that shit. That's all they doing down there. And once they got that down pat, the wrestling is easy. The wrestling for them is easy.
Yeah,
it's just the character
and just
learning,
trying to get them familiar.
Yeah,
WWE audiences.
Watch this. You want to know what's Wesley's problem and why he's stuck in NXT? Mike.
You know what? We you know what? I'm so sick of tired about talking about that shit, because me as a purist, yes, microphone do care, but for me, not 10 out of 10, hell, 10 out of 11 with a bonus point. I don't give a fuck about your mic skill. Give me your match.
We had this on the episode here. Remember, we talked about this.
Yeah, we talked about it. I have no problem doing a reboot, just like everybody doing Hollywood. I don't mind doing a reboot.
I want to say, God damn it, we don't do reboots around here. We're still going.
We do the multiverse. But anyway, I care about the match. The match cares. I'll go back, watch the match, and that's what excite me. That's make me as a purist. But your mic skill, you might well be like next bullshit ass MJF, because all he cared about is mic skill, and he did say it was fucking press conference talking about, don't put me with a bit of bullshit wrestler because I'm not only got a microphone, I'm good at ring. Okay, nigga, then show us a good match.
Let me say this. I ain't even gonna talk about NJF because we that's a whole damn show. But
yeah,
why sometimes the mic work is very important. Now we are purists in here, but I'm also an old school believer. The old school in me, your mic skills is what used to bring people to the damn shows. Dusty Rhodes, Ric Flair, even wild ass Hulk Hogan, even soft spoken Jake the Snake Roberts. Your mic work used to bring people to see the matches, and the matches send you home happy. Wes Mike skills is like he's like everybody I've seen out in the streets though. You know, he could sell, hell, he could probably sell me a 50-cent honey bun for $1. But at the same time, he's too
niggerish.
No, hell no. He's not that, because if he was like that, then I
it was like that in the Rascals, maybe, but
no. He was never like that in the Rascals. He was, you know what he was in the Rascals? He was me smoking and never mind. Oh, but see, the thing is, I guess they want him to get just a little bit. He's there, but he's not there with the mic. He got
like maybe turn up a little bit. Because sometimes Wes do be coming off a little introverted,
right?
For lack of a better word.
Like like I said, the wrestling part is easy. We watched him from fucking CZW to Impact when he was Desmond and all that stuff, right? Anybody that matched up with Ricochet back then, you was ready. Okay, you was ready. So he matched up with Ricochet. He matched up with Strickland, Swerve Strickland. He matched up with you great. His mic skills, even in Impact, was kind of. But now he's charismatic as hell. He's just gotta bring it in, and that's all they're waiting for. If you can bring all those together,
he's starting to get there a little bit because I've been watching some of his Impact or some of his NXT work lately, and it's like
he's getting there. It's just that you can't send everybody.
That like hard. He needs that hard times moment, basically.
Oh, he got that
one promo where.
He got that. If you watched his documentary with him, his girlfriend when they was doing Vengeance, he got it. If they use it, if they use the story that you saw there, he got it.
Yeah,
but he's not using it because they still trying to think. He still got this MSK rascal thing going with him and stuff. All right, we get that. But tell us where you from. Tell us where all this. And then you got some people that's behind you. You look at the shows now. There's certain people that it's not feeling him because they feeling his opponent. Sure. And look who his opponent is now. Fucking Dragon Lee. They are. There's gonna be 100% behind Dragon Lee because we know what Dragon Lee can do. And Dragon Lee, and he speaks good English too. He speaks good English too. That surprised the hell out of me.
All right,
that's your champion. Yeah.
All right. Anyway. That card, Impact and New Japan versus United. It will be this Thursday night, and actually, we do want to make a correction. It will actually be after Impact because it'll be airing 11 Eastern, 8 Pacific on Fight TV. So they will have they will have an Impact and then an hour break till like Multiverse United. So there you go. So everybody out in the Globe Theater. There you go.
I'm watching that shit Friday morning. Then I'm gonna start my wrestling Friday morning. I'll go be at work.
I'm off.
Yeah, I'm off Friday, so that's why I'm gonna watch it on Friday.
Yeah. So my all right. And by the way, that event will be exclusively on Fight TV, and then we jump to Friday. Super Card of Honor. Yep, that'll be at the Galen Theater. And wow, talk for this one. Yeah, I'm just going to skip straight to the match that I know I want to talk about. Reach for the Sky ladder match 4 to crown new ROT Chains And let's do this lineup, y'all. It's insane. We have the Lucha Brothers. We've got Top Flight. We've got Aussie Open. We've got Rusha Dralistico of LFI. Then, of course, we got the Kingdom of Matt Tate and Mike Bennett. Which of those 5 teams are leaving LA as the new ROH Tag Team Champions?
I can see either Top Flight or Aussie Open, but Top Flight needed the most out of everybody else.
I'm going with Top Flight or the Kingdom because there's a story already brewing with those 2 teams. And it will continue over the tag team goal if one of them wins. Lucha Underground, Lucha Brothers do not need to win the tag team titles. They need to take their ass back to AEW and get their rightful rematch for those tag team titles. Aussie Open, again, that was not the belts that Aussie Open want. They want the IWGP heavyweight tag team titles. So they want those. And if they do win,
I can see something else with that.
I was about to say, if they do win, the reason they're going to win because they want to challenge a team called FTR. They want their rematch. So that's another thing. And
that's very he's thinking way too much tonight.
and LIF or whatever the fuck they call themselves. No.
Law Falcons.
No.
Them niggas.
Roosh want Cassio. He wants the big one. He don't want no fucking tag team titles. He wants the big goal. He wants to be the 3-time Ring of Honor champion. But I'm telling you this right now, Roosh, you might have some problems there because I'm telling you right now, if Cassio, we'll get to that. I know you. I'm just telling you, I got 2 chances to go Hungry Jack, and one of them is for that match, and we're gonna talk about that match. So, let's get to it.
but actually, I want to go back to where you were just saying because because like I said, this is the second time me and you was on the same page with that one. Because
just leave me out, huh? And that's some shit.
Get their way to FTR. Well, that's because Toad said it first, though. But it was like
I don't give a damn.
You're gonna make him throw a flag on you, bro. You're gonna make him throw a flag.
FTR, because Aussie Open, if you want them to get that match with FTR, damn it, do what they did first. Have them win the ROH title. Have them beat Bishamon for the tag titles, whatever they get that shot. And I'm like, hell, even go back to Thursday's card. Shit, if they get the Impact tag titles, I'm like, shit.
I was
about to say, we got 3 belts too, but guess what? We did it last year, but guess what? Now we did it this year.
FTR did bring up they had never won the Impact tag team titles, which rose the eyebrow to Chris Bay, like, well, we got them now. Come over. So, let's put this in perspective because I know there's somebody out there that wants to say it, so I'm gonna be the one to say it. FTR ain't going nowhere. They gonna beat those fucking ass boys. Okay, they're not gonna lose and go back to WWE. Why would they want to go back to WWE when their tag team division is all over the fucking place? Why? Yes, they need help. Yes, they need help, but FTR is not going to be the ones that help WWE. So, my thing is, why not go to Impact? They're going to sell a belt shot had never won.
I can see that.
Hail your thoughts on it.
I can see
Hail your thoughts on the match.
Hill thoughts. We get Hill thoughts on the show. All right.
Yes. the clean version. But this match gonna be the hot spot of the night. This is gonna steal the night. Matter of fact, raise the bar because they do it for the Briscoe Bros. So pretty much they do it for Jay Briscoe. And this match right here, Top Flight gonna be the MVP. Aussie Open gonna do some crazy shit. Lost Falcon, them boys, not them other boys. They go LFI. They gonna do some great shit. Lucha Brothers, they gonna stay Ring of Honor because they gonna shine. But the Kingdom, Ring of Honor original, you know they are. But Top Flight, they the one because they put in that work in AEW. They never get their opportunity to become a champion. They did get number one contendership, but never win the big one. But for this one, Ring of Honor would be the perfect one to do it. And like I said from the rip, if this is the go ahead start, Ring of Honor will be better than AEW. Right now, the way they call it look, the way it match look, the way I see it, it give me that takeover vibe. And right now, I love it right now. And the match even started yet. This should give me a takeover vibe.
Ring of Honor, I catch their shows the next day because I'm going to get the Honor Club Friday. I'm gonna get that Friday. I want my bills to be lined up perfectly, so I'm gonna get it Friday. But
I understand it.
Right. So, but I definitely see where you're going with, but as we are saying, Ring of Honor gonna be better than AEW. But here's my thing while saying that. Not because they already set where you got 4 shows, they take 4 shows in a row. And so like NXT used to do. Take 4 shows and then their takeovers be somewhere else, blah blah blah. But they gonna have the right people that y'all held back in AEW. And then you got people for that still got their Ring of Honor contract, like the Kingdom, like Mark Briscoe, like Rouge, all of them that still got their ROH connection. That was holding ROH down at the whole booking bullshit that happened after the G1 on Supercard. Been holding it down. They hungry still, and now Ring of Honor is not just some indie promotion now. Ring of Honor is with the big boys. They are part of the Impact, the AEW, WWE's now. I might as well say the NWA too. MLW is not indie no more. So Ring of Honor has come a long way. So you don't think those people in the back is hungry?
Yeah.
Supercard, hell, all Ring of Honor's pay-per-views have been good under Tony Khan's banner. All of them. And now they got a weekly show and they got a fucking pay-per-view coming up on which they're not kicking off WrestleMania weekend, but they're kicking off WrestleMania weekend. If that makes sense. the true weekend is Friday.
And let's keep the championship action going right here. And perfect segue to mention, because of course speaking of reaching for the sky, Mark Briscoe will try to add the world television title to the Briscoe family name against Samoa Joe.
A title that has been a very loose when it comes to Mark. Mark has challenged for that belt, like go-to challenge for the IWGP Heavyweight title. He just could not win it. He could not beat Roderick Strong. He could not beat Jay Lethal. He couldn't beat Kushida. He couldn't beat Bobby Fish. That title has been haunting Mark for the longest. And now he got to face a man that is willing to cut motherfuckers' hair and as a trophy. In Samoa Joe, the king of television, by the way. Holy shit. Good luck, Mark. But you know what? If we're looking for a sentimental match that's going to have 100% going for one person, it's this match. Everybody's going to root for Mark. Everybody going to root for Mark. And if he wins, I hate this. I'm going to put it up there at the pop level of Daniel Bryan WrestleMania 30, Kofi Kingston WrestleMania 35. Anytime, I'm gonna say anytime, and don't blast me on this one, please. But I was there, so I gotta say this one. My wife is right here because we talking about 8-month pregnant woman standing on the damn chair cheering. Hulk Hogan at Madison Square Garden. That pop emotionally is gonna be one of the best pops in history. If Mark beats Samoa Joe for the television title. Because it's two things. He finally won the television title, and he did it for Jay. So I'm going for Mark. I'm going for Mark. I had no choice.
I'm going for Mark too. It's gonna be very emotional because him winning his first single title in his career
in a long time.
Yeah, very long time. That's gonna be really, really, really huge. And I can see him did the Jay Driller go for that pin. People be crying.
Mm-hmm.
This shit gonna be something emotional. Everybody be talk about this match and talk about Mark Briscoe a little bit.
Where is Supercard of Honor this year?
It's in
L.A.
L.A.
Oh, so well, damn, almost everything's gonna be in L.A.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay, so here's my scenario. Papa Briscoe, the wife of Jay, the kids of Jay. I think even the daughter that the girls that was in the car accident, if they not there, it's gonna be like some satellite footage. It's gonna be if you want to bring, especially me, if you want to bring me in this, they gotta have some involvement of showing them like a bowl game, and you see the footage of the fans at their respective stadiums get all excited and all. I'm talking to two people here.
Yeah.
South Carolina. When I don't know if you're a Clemson fan or a Gamecock fan, so I'm gonna say either one. And they in a major bowl game, but you couldn't make the game, but you get a ticket to their stadium or their arena, and you see the game on the big screen. Y'all go crazy. You go, wow! It's gonna be something like that. Like you gotta have something there, right? If they can't make it to LA, because I don't know we don't know the update on his daughters, the recovery and stuff like that. So if they can't make it, have some kind of footage of them watching the match and celebrating with their uncle and all that stuff, because that's what they're going for. You gonna pull us in. Samoa Joe is gonna be the biggest asshole this weekend, bar none. And you don't think Samoa Joe can do it? You don't know Samoa Joe. Samoa Joe is gonna be the biggest asshole. He don't want to. Let me say this again. He don't want to. He was close to them boys, but he gotta be the biggest asshole in this show. He got to. God damn it!
Yeah, you know what?
Captain Asshole right here speaking to you, Samoa Joe. You better be the biggest asshole. I want to boo you this. I want to boo you, sir. I want to boo you this weekend. So do something. I don't care.
I got a feeling you're going to.
I'm telling you, he got to be. Samoa Joe got to be the biggest fucking asshole this weekend. Fucking asshole. He got to be the prick of the year. He got to be prick of the year. If we do an award at the end of this year, he better win it. He better win it.
I'll tell you why. I think your wish is going to come true because, I'm actually picking Joe to win this match.
What the fuck?
Exact thing you just said.
What the hell wrong with you?
I'm going to tell you.
You black son of a bitch.
I'm going to tell you why.
You are not that far away from me. You are not that far away from me.
You just said the reason why.
I know that, but still.
You just said the reason why.
I said he got to be the asshole, but
What's Joe's doing? Hold on. What's Joe? You just said the reason why Joe's going to win this match. Because what would be the one thing that would get Samoa Joe heat? Him beating Mark Briscoe on this Supercard of Honor.
That's the dumbest move ever.
He already got the heat. He got the heat already. Yeah. First of all, he got the heat.
I know he's already going to have it coming in. But compared to what's going to happen if somehow or matter of fact, you know what? He don't even have to win the match. He just got to prevent Mark from losing the title or Mark from winning the title. Because even if you give him a disqualification win,
you want that's something.
See, I get
Joe going to do something to make this.
Hill, I get where he's going. I just don't agree with the I get where you're going, but he's gonna be exactly. But he's gonna be such a prick in this. I'm gonna give you a good example. Mm-hmm. Rey Mysterio against Eddie Guerrero, Cruiserweight title versus Mask.
Yep.
He gotta go that level. He gotta rip shit. He gotta taunt. And God forbid if Papa Briscoe and Mark's wife is at front row. He's gonna fucking say something stupid. Think about this. Samoa Joe already showed he could be an asshole at Survivor at SummerSlam when he went at the AJ Styles wife and his daughter. So he could do this. I just don't think the right move. I don't think the right move is for Samoa Joe to win. Not if that he can win the rematch. He can win. It's gonna be a rematch. He can win the rematch, but that night in the biggest show of Ring of Honor is always their big show. For some reason, Supercard Honor is always their big show because always at WrestleMania weekend, right? For that night, Samoa Joe should lose the title, and then when he gets rematch like they did for the TNT title when they was in Darby Allin's hometown, they made sure he got the win, and then Samoa Joe whooped his ass 2 weeks later or 3 weeks later.
Yeah.
I think he should lose this night, give us the pop, give us the emotional feeling, the emotional moment, and then he get his rematch. He beat the shit out of Mark later. This is only thing I want him to do this night is be the biggest fucking prick in the world of wrestling. He got to surpass Kevin Steen level prickness. And you don't remember when Kevin Steen was the nightmare of wrestling.
You know what? I would say this. I would say this right now. I'm going to combine two matches in one to go like how bad Joe's got to be in this one. He got to be Roman in Montreal, just like it was at Elimination Chamber.
Mm-hmm.
And then he got to be like Ring Boy with the ugliest championship in wrestling history, beating Phil in Chicago. That's the level Joe's going to be Friday at Ring of Honor.
I'll give you one better. Not one better. I'll add one to you. One more to you because I think as wrestling fans, we still talk about this to this day. It got to be. Oh, I can't believe I'm going to say this because I haven't watched that match since. It got to be Brock Lesnar being Undertaker Street. It got to be Stone Cold. I mean, it got to be, all of us got to be that one black guy with the glasses that has his mouth open. It got to be that level. Like, what the fuck was y'all thinking? Shit like that.
Yeah.
It got to be that level. I just Samoa Joe cannot come out as the winner here. It's gonna be the wrong move. It's gonna be the wrong move.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. All three of us, I hope, and my black hole who's seen this movie, who all seen Belly?
Of course. Who didn't? Come on.
Good. Remember that scene where Ox start gunning down all the Jamaican soldiers until that female Rey Mysterio come out and eat an ear? Woman. Yeah. That's how it's gonna be. Ring of Honor is gonna be Ox, and that black woman gonna be dumbass decision and cut the throat. Because when you do that, people are like, what the fuck? We don't give a fuck about this Ring of Honor. And guess what will be most talked about? AEW and WrestleMania and American Quitter. We want Ring of Honor to be the most talked about show. I want Ring of Honor overcome the American Quitter. I want Ring of Honor overcome a little bit of AEW. Hell, tap on the show of Impact and New Japan because Mark Briscoe will have a good, great, emotional ending. I want him to have that same level as Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit hugging each other as they hold the title. I want Mark Briscoe to have that ending. I don't want this bullshit ass ending. Samoa Joe win the title, have all Ring of Honor energy get cut, slice, throw, and bleed out. We don't want to see that. Nobody. It'd be shitty. Terrible. Boo dookie.
It will be on, to me, the same level as Brock beating Kofi for 8 seconds.
Yeah.
And y'all know exactly how I feel about that to this day. And I'm gonna put that in a list. Right? You know, and I'm gonna put that shit on the list of I'm gonna be pissed off if Samoa Joe. I love Samoa Joe. I'm a big Samoa Joe fan. I've been a Samoa Joe fan since he had the Ring of Honor title for ages. But I'd be damned if he went. I'm talking about. I'll be fucking Farouk Ron Simmons. Damn, if he win that win that match. In fact, I probably turned the damn show off. I probably only watched the rest of it, and I want to see the main event. That's just wrong. Holy shit, they got Rhea Ripley fucking.
All right, let's go. Yeah. Let's go to another one.
Yeah,
Athena defending the women's title against Yuka Sakazaki.
Athena.
You know, I didn't know there was a story there. I didn't know the story there. Athena said that they wrestled once. I think either in Japan or Shimmer. One of them. And she said the homegirl was running away from her ever since then, but I guess not. So we gonna get that match. I'm as much as I'm gonna go with Athena. This might be the sleeper. This is when we go to see Athena at her best. I'm talking about Athena against Asuka level. Oh, I'm sorry, Ember Moon against Asuka level. I'm talking about how good that match was that she didn't beat her, but this one I'm gonna say Athena is gonna go all out. We're gonna see some shit that we haven't seen from Athena in a long time.
Ass whooping.
Ass whooping. She's from Texas too, right? Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's gonna get her some Kyle Dookie ass whooping. Yeah. I gotta go there. I'm gonna go there. I am not. I'm supposed to be off here, but I am not leaving till we talk about the it gotta be the next match. It gotta be the main event.
Yes. Well, actually, I know there's two matches that you want to talk about because
well,
let me get to these two real quick. All right, first we got the Pure Championship on the line. Yes. Wheeler Yuta defending against Katsuyori Shibata.
You know what?
Go ahead, Hill, because
I just thought about this since the BCC. Okay, I say it right. BCC is in a feud with the Dark Order and Hangman Page.
Mm-hmm.
I got a feeling we will see some title changing hand.
Mm-hmm.
I think Shibata gonna beat Wheeler Yuta, either straight up clean or interference from Dark Order and Hangman Page. And I think Kazuya Shibata gonna win, and I think they're gonna set up that door that the match we talked about earlier, him against Kenta.
You know what? I want to see how. Y'all remember when Shibata was a neverweight champion and he started going after the what was they calling himself? The I guess the 90s class or some shit like that, where he beat a Tenzai, Cozy, and stuff, and then it came to Nagata to beat him for the neverweight title. I'm seeing this with Wheeler Yuta.
Yeah.
Now he disrespected the LA Dojo. He already beat three members from the LA Dojo, and he got the nerve to call out Shibata, who slowly got back to Shibata. If Shibata be the one that beat him for the title, it's like Nagata beat him for the level title. I could see that. I want that. Fuck, not see it. I want that. And to show New Japan, haha, motherfuckers, y'all didn't want to pull the trigger. I'm back. Whatever. But I just don't see that they gonna give him the pure title. If I want to be real about it, they just now using Shibata's name. Shibata's name still could bring butts to the seats. If you're a true wrestling fan, you know who the fuck Shibata is. You know what Shibata done for this business. Almost died in a title match. But I don't think they go, especially how Wheeler Yuta has been. He's been red hot lately. Like he's ever since he got that title back, he's been red hot. So I don't.
Yeah, just beat Toothless Timmy recently.
Oh my God, he beat Toothless Timmy, and it's not WWE Toothless Timmy. We talking about Noah Toothless Timmy that strikes you.
Yeah, that.
I just don't. I don't think they're gonna put the title on Shibata as much as I wanted to. I swear I would be the fanboy of fanboys next episode if Shibata had the pure title. I have a damn fucking a hat with number 1 on it and with a flag like yes, Shibata, yay, somebody son, all that shit. But it's just not gonna happen. It's not gonna be. I just don't see that they're gonna put the belt on him. I don't.
Yeah,
I'm being real. I don't see they putting the belt on him. I want to see
yeah. I want to go on a heel thinking about it because let's not forget, BCC also has a little history with the best friends too, because even though the Orange and Yuta just had their match a little while back, but yeah, and let's not forget Shibata. Yeah, him and Orange got tight after they had their match for the All Atlantic title or the international title. But I can even see like best friends getting involved with this because, like I said, they never forgave Yuta for just up and bouncing and joining BCC. So if Dark Order don't get him, yeah, I can even see best friends maybe costing Yuta the title in this one.
For him to lose, it gotta be some shenanigans. But this is a pure match. That's a pure match. A pure title match don't usually have shenanigans, so that'd probably be one of the first times you see shenanigans in a pure title match.
Mm-hmm.
You just gotta wait and see.
Yeah. All right, and then of course of course I'm gonna skip 2 minutes because like I said, I don't know how much time Tone has left. But of course the ROH Championship, Claudio Castagnoli defending against the Mad King Eddie Kingston.
Yes.
Forcer, take it away.
Yes. If the history between these guys from Shikara to shoot interviews, my God, Eddie Kingston, when he say he don't like somebody, he really don't like somebody. He do not like him. Even when they force the team with each other, he don't like him. But this match, I got confused at the promo though. When he called the Ring of Honor title is for underdogs. Bro, no, the Ring of Honor title is for wrestlers. It's for pure wrestlers, to me anyway. But I'm not gonna go on here and say Eddie Kingston is not a pure wrestler because he's a big fan of All Japan Wrestling. So I cannot say that. But what I am gonna say, this match is probably gonna be, as we said, the ladder match is gonna be the show stopper. Just gonna steal the show. We're gonna talk about this match too, for emotional reasons. Like we know we gonna get invested in this match. It's gonna tell us some stories. If you, like I said, if you need a history lesson between Eddie Kingston and Cassione and Sakura, right? That's Sakura.
Yeah.
It's gonna tell us a story. Just like when Eddie Kingston went against Moxley, told us some stories. And I'm gonna see Eddie Kingston win this one. History has said Eddie Kingston will lose. But my heart says this might be the one. If I feel like this, if Willa Euler walks out as pure champion, Cassius will lose the ROH title. One of them got to lose the title. That's how I'm gonna put it. If Will survives, Cassius will lose the title. And remember, this is like the WrestleMania for Ring of Honor. Number wise, I still say Slammiversary or the Final Battles at WrestleMania. But number wise, Supercard always been their greatest show.
Yeah, and just to give where everybody's wondering, just for everybody's wondering what Etuna was referring to. It was the 2009 King of Trios King of Trios tournament. Yeah, where the Rooks, who's Eddie Kingston's team, was against Team Uppercut, which was Claudio, Brian Danielson, and Sir David Taylor, for those of you who remember WCW fame. Yeah. And Claudio felt like, Kingston felt that Claudio disrespected him. So they had a match in May of that year where Kingston actually pinned Claudio with the Oklahoma Roll Clean, and then Claudio at the Young Lions Cup later that year defeated Eddie by a countout. Yeah.
This shit goes deep.
And then they had a respect match where Claudio won, but Eddie attacked him after the match. Yeah, so that's where the whole history between these two really comes in.
I'm
Hale, your thoughts on
I don't know if y'all can see it.
Yeah.
I'm looking at Cody the Quitter's belt for WrestleMania where he got all the promotions he wrestled in during that time. Smart move. Fellas, I gotta go though. I am gonna continue watching. So
brother.
Finish it off strong for me, and I'll see y'all next week.
All right. Take care for a second.
All right.
Hale, your thoughts on Claudio and Eddie?
It's time for Matt King to win that title. I mean, he tried to get all the opportunity in AEW, didn't give it to him. But for this situation, to build the hype and real emotion towards to Claudio, it makes sense for Kingston to finally redeem himself and finally become the Ring of Honor World Champion that we all needed and be the world champion that we all deserve, because he's the guy that we all related to. Now, Claudio, he's a great wrestler. I see his work, and we all see his work. But for this situation, Mad King need to walk out as a Ring of Honor champion and have the fans be happy, walking out of that arena happy. So I gotta go for my boy Eddie Kingston to win this title.
And there's something I'm pretty sure Antonio would have mentioned if he didn't have to bounce or click. But there's one element to this match that's also intriguing to me. Because who's one of the people Eddie Kingston actually respects?
He respects a lot of people. The only name I can think of is Jun Akiyama.
Well, besides him, but there's somebody else, and it's somebody that Claudio teams with.
I want to say Chris Hero.
Nope. Oh, who's the one person in BCC we haven't talked about? Maybe because
Moxley.
Yeah. Now, hey, here's how I'm going to go with this one. And by the way, this may be my second hot take of the night, but I could logically see Moxley being the reason Kingston doesn't win the championship. And despite the fact that Kingston and Mox are boys, but with now BCC being tighter than ever, I see some bullshit going down. And honestly, I could see a Kingston Moxley going after this, because I was like, and Kingston will go where Hangman didn't. It was like, oh yeah, especially if Mox is the first one to bring up, the last time I beat you, I made you say I quit. And then Kingston will respond, I was like, yeah, well, the last time I saw you in a fight, you tapped out.
I can see that happening. That's a long shot that would happen, but I don't know. I can't see that happening.
It is, but especially with Eddie being now more ROH side. But Tony likes to do them crossovers every now and then. So, anywho,
yeah,
I would love to see Eddie finally get the big one, but like I said, with the way BCC's going right now, it don't look that likely. Let's see. Also, a couple other matches through on this card. 6-man championships on the line as the Embassy defend against the team of AR Fox, Blake Christian, and Grand Metalik.
I do see Ambassador retain the title, but Brian Cage contract situation, top up WWE and AEW. But if they lose the tag team title to AL Fox and Blake Christian and Grand Metallic, that'd be one of the most random team ever. But I do see the Embassy retain the tag team titles and face the real 6-man tag contenders. But this will be a very entertaining match between these two teams.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, I see the Embassy retaining as well. But I ain't going to be mad at Fox, Blake, and Metalik winning because all three of them individually got like skills like hell, but then to see them together, be a hell of a matchup. But MC retains, and then for the AAA Mega title, El Hijo de Vikingo will defend against Commander.
This is going to be another night stealer.
Yup.
I see El Hijo de Vikingo retain the title and in a fast and furious fashion. We can see what Commander can do in AEW. I'm pretty sure we can do in other promotion
match.
But for this one, this is gonna be the match that everybody be talking about, right next to Reach for the Sky ladder match, possibility Ring of Honor World Championship. But this right here, this will be a talk of the night. And these two guys gonna have bring minds to it. And I think if they do this match right, this could be our generation version of RVD versus Jerry Lynn and Hardcore Heaven 99. That's one of the most talked about match of all time, and bringing more eyes to ECW. I can see this happen again for Ring of Honor. Bring more eyes to
I'll put this
match.
No, I'll even go with another route. I would put this up here with maybe Ray versus Hoovy. Like back in like 90, I'll probably go like maybe 96. Like when they were fighting, or maybe even 97. Because like I said, we know Commander's aerial and Vikingo. I got like I'm still tripping over that one like one crazy hurricanrana he did. Like I'm like, how the hell you pull that move off out of that position? I'll never know. But man, like I said, Supercard of Honor is like, it is yoked because like I said, the Reach for the Sky ladder match, the emotion between Joe and Mark Briscoe, Samoa Joe, Mark Briscoe, the Vikingo and Commander, and then of course Claudio and Eddie. Man, you want a stacked show? Just those 4 matches alone. Yeah, it's going to be a game of can you top this? And it's going to give something for everybody on that episode.
I think this be one of a nice event before WrestleMania. This gonna be a great kickoff. Impact, Ring of Honor, and I say New Japan, but all the show be good, including I think DT have the show as well.
Well, technically, technically you can count New Japan because, like I said, they're doing they're teaming up with Impact for the Multiverse show on Thursday. So,
okay, yeah,
pretty
much. Yeah, bye.
Yep, and just because that Supercard of Honor will be this Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific, live on pay-per-view, and I believe you will be able to catch that on Honor Club. Let me check to make sure. Trying to make sure, like, if we could get. Yeah, it'll be on. Yeah, it'll be on. It'll be on Bleacher Report pay-per-view, and I believe you can also catch it on Honor Club. So there we go for that. Let's go. Here, what's the name of DDT's event this weekend?
We have Judgment. Oh, you're talking about WrestleMania weekend or last week?
Yeah. Oh yeah. This weekend.
We have DT Judgment, and I will say this: that whole entire card was a 6-hour show. That's a long ass time, but I enjoyed it. It was very entertaining. It was very good. Jun Yakayama, he defended his Extreme title in a regular straight up wrestling match. That was straight
defeating
up wrestling.
Kotaro Suzuki. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And of course, Faroum against the anti-Faroum. It lead to a no contest because it was so much craziness in that match. Even the GM was scared for his life. So the referee, he had to throw out the match. They did announce for King of DT later this year, around July.
Yeah. Congratulations, Tetsuya Endo, becoming the new DT, defeating Naruki Doi.
Yes, that's one of the most entertaining match I've seen. Great wrestling match. But the KOD match, the KOD Openweight Championship.
Yeah, Yuji Hino defeating Yukio Naya.
Yes, that match was hard hitting. They have some amounts of chops like the previous time match he had, the champion he had, but it was really strong. Two big guys, they going at it, and Obo almost won the title, but when he hit that F-bomb, it was over. Also, it was funny interacting with him and one of the members of Faroum's, because he's getting a shot for the title soon, but don't know when. Also,
let's say we had Shunamao retain the tag team titles against Harimao of Kazusada Nakatsu.
That was a good entertainment match as well. Great interaction, great back and forth, great style. There's another match. There's a whole lot.
Oh, and how about Takeshita defeating Sanshiro Takagi by a referee's decision.
Right call. It was right call. Smash mouth type of style match. It was really good. Because it was like a father and son type of match. It was a very emotional driven but comedic towards the end, because Kenosuke have taken at least 7 stunner, and he was on his feet throughout the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
And then when you finally hit the last stunner, it finally knocked off his feet towards the end.
For everybody who doesn't know, Sanshiro, he's basically like Stone Cold Steve Austin in Japan, pretty much.
Yes, mostly in like some comedic match, but this match, it was very good. It was a very storytelling match. Storytelling from beginning to the end, but close to emotional. See his range, but it was really great. Also love the little talk at the end, but it was a great match. I love it.
Also congratulations to Makoto Oishi, who defeated Gorgeous Matsuno and Shinjiro Kawamatsu for the 040 championship.
Great match. Good title. And I can't wait to see what they're going to do with the 040 championship. Very interesting title.
Hey, and what's next for DDT?
The next one, it is, let's see, check it out, because I know they got another big event pretty soon. Okay, so the next one is DDT goes to Yokohama. It's be on April 1st.
Saturday.
Yes. So we got a special tag team match with Harasha Shima and Hikaru Sato versus Yuko Sakaguchi and Masahiro Tanahashi. The King of DDT 2023 qualified match, kind of like the King of the Ring. It is Hari Kotatame, Tohi Kojama, Yuha Koryoku. Then you got the special single match. You got Jun Hino versus Ikito. Another special match. Kazu Hirota versus Invisible Man. They got MJ Pole versus Yukio Naya in the Hardcore Rules. They got a special match. Makoto Ishii versus Antonio Hada. And then you got a tag team match. Kotaro Suzuki and Soma Tako versus Kijo Nakamura, Yuki Ishida. And the last one, Toru Sawa and Kazuma Sumi versus Tomoisu Mata Saga and Yusuke Okada. And those are the cards for DDT Go Yokohama, Blow Up the Hollywood.
Nice. And actually I think they're gonna have like a back-to-back events because I think the night before they're supposed to have Yuki Ino and Joey Janela competing on the
yes.
Yeah, Ganjo's restart. Ganjo restart on the previous night.
Yes. I think, let's see. Yeah, this right here. You got the Yuri versus Yoshiko Hasukawa. Special tag match. Emi Mansu Mokia Hiroi versus Maraka Kobashi and Isuka Mapi. And then you got the Gato move providing match. Sakura Hero versus Chi Koshi Sawa. And a 5-minute exhibition match. Arira versus Mokia Hiroi. So I'm definitely going to watch this one. This is a Gambare Yoshi. I think it'll be an all-female wrestling match.
All right. And then, of course, Saturday. And, oh, actually, let me just make sure I'm not skipping anything real quick. All right. No, all right, we're good. Then Saturday, of course, kicks it off with Stand and Deliver at the Crypto.com Arena. That'll take place 1 o'clock Eastern, 10 a.m. Pacific time. And let's take a look at this card, and it's gonna start off. Oh, did you say the battle royal? All right, it's gonna start off in a triple threat match for the NXT Tag Team titles. Yeah, the Gallus Boys, Mark Coffey and Wolfgang, will defend against the Creed brothers, Brutus and Julius. And of course, the Don, Tony D'Angelo, and of course, the underboss, Channing Stacks Lorenzo.
It's between the Creed and the Gallus, but I do see the Gallus retain the tag team title in this match.
I'm thinking Gallus retains, but I would not be surprised if the Familia finally get the goal in this one, because Tony D, he's been chasing the belts for the North American for a hot minute. But it's like seeing Don Tony and Stacks, which by the way, Stacks been that dude sacrificing himself and finally earning that he the underboss and whatnot. So I can see him probably being the man that sets up the victory for this one. Yeah. Either way, that's going to be a hell of a matchup because we know the Creeds. Speaking of guys who are going to be call-ups, they're going to be due sooner or later because there ain't too much that the two of them are missing. And And of course, Gallus Boys, yeah, like I said, longest reigning UK Tag Team Champions. And like I said, them doing their work here in the States, I'm feeling like they'll beat. I'm feeling like they're going to retain this one as well. Let's see. Next up. Ooh. All right. All right. So, do you have the? Well, let's keep it in the women's tag team side. For the women's tag team titles, Fallon Henley and Kiana James will defend against Isla Dawn and Alba Fire, champions on this one, because yeah, there is major distrust between Fallon and Kiana, and Isla Dawn and Alba Fire know how to get into people's heads. I mean, they just caused Tatum Paxley to turn on Ivy Nile. I'm looking at new women's champions on this one.
Yeah, I got a feeling we'll see new tag team champions because there's so much distrust one another. Try to protect her buddies. I see Alba and Owls walking with the tag team titles. It's gonna be a very good match. That for sure. That'll be one entertaining match. So I do expect new tag team champions from them.
All right, then in an 8-person mixed tag team matchup, yeah, and then it's gonna be the big strong boy Tyler Bate teaming up with Chase U, Andre Chase, Duke Hudson, taking on all 4 members of the Schism. That, of course, being Joe Gacy, Jagger Reed, Rip Fowler, and Ava, aka Baby Rock.
This is gonna be her first debut, so I expect a Schism win the match. Everybody want to see what she gonna do to ring, and this is her moment on the big stage of NXT. So I do expect her to take the big dub.
Damn. As much as I'd love Chase U to give a teachable moment, I can't see. I don't. Come on, man. I want Chase U to win this match and keep the school, by the way. Which, by the way, I can't believe that's the stipulation to this one, but. Yeah.
Yeah, if Chase-U wins, if Ava put a strong performance and still lose, then she's protected. But if Ava gives a strong performance and she wins, it'd be a good look for them. But I'm not ready to see Chase-U to be disbanded. There's so much stuff to go with, so I'm still going for Schism.
Yeah, because want to know what? Is because I do not trust Duke in this match.
He's very shady sometimes.
Because seeing he was the one that put the school up in the first place, and plus he's been more vocal about his displeasure of Chase U, and it's like I could see him being like the heavy for Schism. It's like now, because you have Joe being an NXT champion, Duke could be the North American champ, Reed and Fowler could be the tag champs, and then Ava could be the women's champ.
I give them a half a year before they do that.
Yeah. Or I may even give it a full year if it happens, but yeah. Like I said, but I'm hoping for hope that Chase U wins this match, but I'm thinking it's going to be Schism. All right. Next up, in a fatal 5-way for the NXT North since the North American title. Yeah, Wesley will defend against Ilya Dragunov, JD McDonough, Axiom, and the debuting Dragon Lee.
If Dragon Lee wasn't involved, I would say Wesley. But since Dragon Lee is involved and this is debut, they're gonna give him the title. Unfortunately, they're gonna give this man a title, but Dragon Lee gonna show out, and so is Wesley. So, I'm about to give it to Dragon Lee on this one.
Yeah, because McDonough and Dragunov are going to cancel each other out, so this is basically going to become a triple threat now. Yeah, Axiom. Yeah, the dude's gone off because we've seen when he did it as a kid, of course, especially in the Heritage Cup and whatnot. But in the Battle of the Lees, yeah, Dragon's going to be Bruce. Wes, yeah, you're going to be like Billy or Jimmy. Take it back. Yeah. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You know, I just thought of something. I know I should have done that in reverse because of Double Dragon and Louise. See, this is what happens when. See, this is what happens when you catch stuff and you Yeah, folks. I know. I'm sorry for that one, though, but it just hit me when I saw Dragon and Lee, and we got two people named Lee in this match. But
too many Lees.
Yeah. I got to see Dragon win this one in this debut because. Yeah, there's some good stories you could pull off because you can have Dragon Lee Axiom, you can have Wesley Axiom, one after you break this up. Yeah. Or I can see Wes retaining by pinning Axiom because that way you don't have Dragon Lee take an L on his debut. Damn. That's what I hate about these 5 ways because there's so many things you could do, like if you want to go one way or the other. But
yeah, that's true. And plus, Wesley doesn't have to be pinned to lose his title. That's the thing.
Yeah. All right. But then the 5-way matches. Yeah. For the vacant NXT Women's title, Zoe Stark, Gigi Dolan, Tiffany Stratton, Lyra Valkyria, and Indy Hartwell. Which, by the way, that raises an interesting question. How did Indy become the 5th woman in this match? Because didn't she lose to Tiffany Stratton?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she did lose. And I watched NXT unless they had some stipulation or like a shoe-in, unless she won like a second chance match or something, but that's a head scratcher. But she's in it.
Because I'm trying to figure out how the hell she did get into this matchup because, like I said, they only had 2. Or unless somebody that gave away the damn result because, because it's supposed to be Indy. All right, Ivy Nile and Sol Ruka. Yeah, and a last chance qualifier. Because let's see. Yeah, because Zoe, of course, got in by defeating Sol Ruka. Gigi beat Kiana. Tiffany beat Indy, and then Lyra, sorry about the seal, beat Wendy Chu. That's the idea. So there should be a 4-way between Hartwell, Nia, Sol, and Wendy Chu coming up Tuesday, I think.
Yeah, let me see. Yeah, I hope so because of Indy. Yeah, I hope they didn't spoil that shit. They might probably have to throw them off, keep it from being spoiled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but either way though, like who I would have for a winner for this one, I hate to say this one, but I got Stratton winning it because she was the one that was making the call after Roxanne in the first place, even before Roxy got hurt. And like Stratton's been getting a push like ever since she lost to Wendy Chu in that like lights out street fight.
Yeah, whoever win that last chance to qualify match, either Hartwell now or Ruka.
Yeah.
I think Ruka might go in on this one. Or Hartwell.
Oh, yeah. If you see Soul Ruka coming off of a ladder, yeah.
Ooh, that'd be the biggest cutter we ever seen.
That would make it interesting, though. Yeah. But the reason I don't have Gigi winning is because I got this feeling JC's faking that shoulder injury. So that stopped that. I don't have Valkyrie winning because I think she's still relatively new to the scene. And I get into it with Stevie Turner. Zoe, I don't see winning because, well, like I said, I think depending on who gets into that last chance, that'll be her next feud. Like I said, I think it's going to Stratton.
Yeah, if she wins, well, I guess she deserved it. Somebody else deserved it more.
And although I would tell you this though, if it does, I think it sets up. I think it does set up like when Nikita returns, because I got this funny feeling that if a heel wins, this reveals Nikita's attacker.
If that brings it up, because we haven't touched on that attacker storyline for a good bit. So I hope they do reveal it soon.
Yeah. All right, then then in an unsanctioned match, Johnny Wrestling himself, Johnny Gargano, takes on Grayson Waller.
Johnny Gargano. It's been 15 months full circle, and I can see him go for a win for this one for all the right reason.
Yeah, and they finished the story moment that people actually care about. Yeah, dude, Gargano's got to win this because, he didn't get to leave NXT on his terms thanks to Waller. Now, he's going to get the chance to leave on his terms thanks to Waller. And we remember Johnny Wrestling's history especially remember, I think it was the takeover of the Tommaso Ciampa in, was it Takeover Chicago, I believe it was?
I think so. I think that's the last time. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just, hold on, let me see if I can get to the takeover history. Oh, now wait a minute, because that was when when Gargano and Ciampa had the unsanctioned matchup. But and plus, not to mention, I think because they gotta because I'm thinking there's still more of this way story between Grayson Waller and Shawn Michaels that's still developing. So, and which now reminds me of something. Didn't this last week? Yeah, didn't Gargano say for the match to be uncensored or unsanctioned? Yeah, Waller would sign it if Gargano wasn't in the arena.
He did say something like that, yeah.
That's got me thinking of something too. Who's Johnny?
Sure.
Who's and plus something Waller actually brought up. You know why Vic's holding that contract? Because who do you think? Yeah, because I have a funny feeling, and this also goes back to why I said Gargano's brought up the fact that Gargano's being banned from the building. Vic and Johnny are best friends. Waller beats him up Tuesday after he signs that contract.
I mean, that's going to happen. Once that contract was signed, I think that's going to happen.
Yep. And then not to mention that remember the week after Waller attacked Gargano all the way back then, he looked at Vic and said, "You were his best friend and you didn't do anything." And I'm like, now this is gonna give. But then again, that's also why I see Waller doing that, because when he attacks Vic on Tuesday, Vic's going to interfere and help Johnny on Saturday.
I think that's what you're going to see. We can see a big involvement sooner or later.
Yeah, because trust me, I think because I think Vic's remembered those words Grayson said to him about him not on that attack. But then we get to the main event. And the match, I know both of us and Antonio and a lot of NXT fans waiting for. Braun Breaker defending the NXT Championship against the man when he shoots, he don't miss, Carmelo Hayes.
There's going to be a match tonight. I'm definitely going to pull for Carmelo Hayes for this match. With little to no help with Trick Williams, but I do expect Trick Williams being there. But I think he'll be sent to the back and have Carmelo Hayes defeat Braun Breaker. Braun Breaker will go out strong. He had a great title run, great wrestler, great champion. But for Carmelo Hayes, I think this is time to become the NXT champion, and his hard work pay off. So I see Carmelo Hayes coming up top.
Yep, I see a new T-shirt in the Mellow Hall of Fame. Yeah, and it's got Braun Breaker's name written all over it. I am going with him. I'm saying the return of the A-Champ is coming back. Yeah, they're gonna have a little celebration up in the barbershop. Yeah, Mello's gonna talk that talk. Shout out to Trek. Yeah, and he's also gonna walk the walk. I think Mello and like I said, like you brought up, it's gonna be a match of the night possibility, because when NXT was rebranded, these were two of the guys who really stood out like head and shoulders above everybody else. And I think it's fitting that this match happens at Stand and Deliver. But yeah, Melo's going to be the new NXT champion, and that's all it is, and it's all it's going to be.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, of course. Yeah, like I said, Stand and Deliver. Of course, Saturday morning, well, in LA time, Saturday afternoon for the rest of us. Yeah, 1 o'clock Eastern, live and exclusively on Peacock, which then takes us up to WrestleMania 39. And, all right, well, now they're starting to edge some of this card out, no pun intended. And we found out Monday night on Raw, kicking off WrestleMania weekend. United States Championship on the line. Austin Theory defending against John Cena.
Austin Theory gonna win this title. Well, he gonna retain this title. So I'm gonna go for Austin Theory to win this one. Hands down.
Yep. Yeah, I got Theory winning it too, and mostly because Cena brought up something in that little Boston promo. Is that even if you win, you might still lose because, Austin Theory's got to face that crowd on the Raw after WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, where do you go from here if you do beat Cena?
I mean, he can go up. It's the main event player.
He can. But then again, if he Monday, he can head right back down as well. It's like, that's good. Like I said, there's going to be the test. It's how does Austin Theory handle that crowd? Because, he didn't have to deal with it necessarily last year with the Dallas folks, but LA this year. But I'll tell you one thing. He better be lucky. He better be lucky that the Philly. Oh, Lord, I can imagine how that crowd's going to be next year.
That's a different breed right there. Philadelphia fans.
Yeah.
That's a whole different ball game.
Yeah, trust me. I know my home soil really well. Let's go through the rest of. Wait a minute, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so we got 13 matches on between 2 nights to figure out. Okay. Let's go. Also confirmed for night 1. The revolutionary, the visionary, Seth freaking Rollins goes on one-on-one with the man who could deliver one lucky shot, Logan Paul.
This is gonna be a Seth Rollins night. He finally get his revenge, and this one he will definitely pull a big upset. Not upset, but him with the curve stomp to finally stop Logan Paul.
Yep. Yeah, although Logan's looked great in every match he's been in so far. Yeah, you done knocked out Seth Rollins twice. Yeah, third time ain't going to be the charm. Yeah, and let's see. What's going to call Seth the Maverick Slayer on this one because there's a stomp with Logan name all over it. There we go with that one. Also confirmed for night 1. 6-woman tag team action as WWE Women's Tag Team Champions Becky Lynch and Lita team up with Trish Stratus to take on Damage Control.
It's gonna be Trish Stratus, Lita, and Becky Lynch to win this 6-woman tag match for this one. I guess Damage Control.
Yeah, like I said, I am seeing a split coming from Damage Control because of Bayley running her mouth lately. Yeah, and Io and Dakota are going to get sick of it. So if they lose this match Saturday, I see that's the final time we see Damage Control together.
Yeah, they've been a dud for a while, so I think it's time to break them up.
Yep. All right, and then let's go through the rest of the card, which still undetermined. All right, and let me see. Yeah, let's go with father versus son. Soon inducted WWE Hall of Famer Rey Mysterio taking on Never Been a Con Dom.
Well, Rey Mysterio never did say a retirement match. I do see Rey Mysterio win this one. Just finally put his son down, but I do expect passing the torch to his son. I see Dominic win this one surprisingly clean. Somehow, some way, he gonna win this match clean in the most clean fashion.
I see Dominic winning at Mania because one of two things are going to happen. Either one, Damian Priest is going to get involved, or two, Rey's emotion's going to come back involved in this match where he has a chance to win, but then he's going to wind up hesitating because, like you said, the thing is that's still his son. And, being a loving father that Rey is, that I think that's gonna play a part into this one.
Yeah, I think the emotional part will come into play in this match, and I do expect some slip up from Rey that will cost him this match. So, and for Dominic, I think he's gonna win this one, and the aftermath of it, either he gonna feel some emotional feel to it and do a little face turn, or we will just see straight up heel Dom through and through. So that's gonna be the question. It's gonna be asked after the match.
Mm-hmm. All right, then then Fatal 4-Way men's showcase matchup, we have the Street Profits, Braun Strowman and Ricochet, Alpha Academy, and the Viking Raiders.
I'm going for a Street Profit. This gonna be their time. Far as the Viking Raiders and Braun Strowman and Ricochet, and who's the third team?
Alpha Academy.
Alpha Academy. Yeah, this could be a Street Profit time. All three got their little storyline, and Viking Raiders, you know what they're doing, and Academy, Alpha Academy, they about to split up. Street Profit try to find a way to bounce back to the title shot.
Yeah, this one. First of all, I'm going to say this before I pick my winner. Yeah, if they do that spot that Ricochet been doing lately with Mello and Logan Paul, if him and Montez pull that spot off, yeah, where they do the double springboard collision.
Mm.
I should say, if they don't pull that spot off with them two, yeah, I'm gonna need to come up with my own Jack character or something, because I'm gonna be mad, because that's the first thing I thought of when I saw this matchup was they got to come up with that aerial spot between Montez and Ricochet. But as far as my winners go, man, I'd love for it to be the Street Profits, because they ain't had a big win in a hot minute. But I'm feeling this will be Braun and Ricochet winning, since they've actually have been getting some dubs together as a team. And I'm also throwing that bonus prediction on this one. And appropriately enough, since we're in LA, we're in Hollywood with the fashion sensitive team. I think this is where Otis finally joins the Maximum Male Models. Or if he don't do it there, then it's on then he does it on Raw.
Raw after Mania.
Yep.
You know what? I expect Raw after Mania. They need something. They're not gonna pull the trigger on Mania. I think they're gonna do a Raw after Mania. That would definitely make more sense.
Yep. All right, then in the women's show matchup, all right, we had the team of Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez taking on Natalya and Shotzi. And then, of course, Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler. And then there's one team yet to be determined.
I really can't pick on it because we got to find out who's the fourth final team. So whoever that is, likely still be Ronda Rousey and Shayna Baszler, most likely.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know why. For some reason, I don't see it being Ronda and Shayna. Because, like I said, first of all, we do got to be curious of who that third team's going to be. Mm-hmm. I have a feeling it'll be either Chelsea and Piper, if not Chelsea and Carmella, depending on what Mella's status is. But I'm going Liv and Raquel on this one because, yeah, WWE's waiting for Raquel to break out, and I feel like doing it in this match. Yeah, if this like combined with her effort in the Elimination Chamber, yeah, I'm feeling that they're going to be the team that takes it. Yeah. Damn, I picked both SmackDown people on the Dang. Go ahead.
Yep, I think Shayna Baszler and Shayna Baszler and Ronda going to take this one. Whoever come on top of this one get next for women tag team title shot very, very soon.
Yep. And speaking of championships, it takes us to the Raw Women's title with the EST Bianca Belair defending against.
I'm gonna go for Asuka. I think Asuka will win this one. She on a tear since the Royal Rumble, and this time I think just be her biggest threat for Bianca, and I think this match go prove it.
Yep. Even though the EST going to be celebrating 1 year as champion, I think it comes to an end this weekend because, and I brought this up several times, the Empress of Tomorrow is finally looking to win her first match at WrestleMania, and she's been overdue.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yep. And then, then we take it to the SmackDown Women's title as Charlotte Flair defends against Rhea Ripley.
Rhea. This could be her other moment. She win the Royal Rumble, and this time she definitely go and capture that SmackDown Women's title. She deserved it, and right now, all the past years, she been overlooked, been screwed over. This right here, she going to redeem herself. I think this be her moment to win that women's title.
Well, past this prologue, women's champion, Royal Rumble winner on night. Yeah, they are. Yep, they are 3-2 at WrestleMania. Oh, that one being said, I think Rhea makes it 4-2 because, like I said, she's remembered losing that NXT title to Charlotte at WrestleMania 3 years. She remembered Charlotte also ended her run as Raw Women's Champion. Thinking vengeance goes to the Eradicator on this one. Yeah, Rhea's the new champion.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then we go. Oh Lord. Brock versus Omos.
I say give it to Almost because damn Brock Lesnar do lose last year.
Actually, it's lost its last 2 WrestleManias, I think.
Damn. So Brock may win this one. But
actually, wait a minute. Was he at 37? Yeah, so was he at 37? I got to think about that one.
Actually,
no, he wasn't.
Okay. So
all right, so sorry. Actually, no. Brock's actually lost his last 3 WrestleManias because I forgot about the Rollins thing at 35.
Yeah, I guess Brock had to take this one.
Yeah, I'm also picking Omos to win. Like I said, I think this is Brock's retirement.
Yeah, he did say he will leave WWE.
Yeah, because it's like 21 years. It's been like 21 years since his debut. Yeah, I know it's crazy to think about it, folks, but it has been that long. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Omos, like, even though he kind of always hasn't shown it, the dude's got like his potential because there's a side that people don't see because like, and I think part of it is also because of his nerves or whatever, but the dude's like faster than what people see. And the strength is never, oh shit, all you got to do is look at Omos and you can tell how strong he is. But like I said, if he puts it together, this dude is going to be, yeah, this dude may actually go down as one of the best big men like in recent history. I won't put him on the Mount Rushmore though, but he'll definitely be up there. Or definitely be near the top of the list of great big men. Right,
he's
then
he's getting up there, but yeah.
And then we take a trip to hell. Yeah. As the rated R superstar Edge takes on Finn Balor in Hell in a Cell.
If we see the demon Finn Balor, then this would end the chapter between him and Edge. But we see Edge with Gangrel. Either way, we'll close the chapter. But Finn Balor did beat Edge. I think Edge will come back to get his wins back.
Yep. Yeah, even though like Edge did get him in Judgment or Elimination Chamber, but that was mixed tag action. Yeah, I see Edge winning this one too because even though he did ask for the demon, yeah, I think Edge ain't gonna go in there just as like the rated R superstar. I see a trip to the Brood returning, and interesting you did bring up Gangrel because I was reading a story this article this I was like, ooh, damn. And you know, it did get me to think of something. If Christian never got hurt, and then they concluded the Jungle Boy story like all the time whenever they were supposed to, could you imagine this for a 6-man? Judgment Day versus the Brood?
That will be like the one night only that would happen. But I wouldn't cross that out because AEW did have a little cross promotion one time with superstars. But I do see that happening. But if this match ends,
but hell, even with Gangrel coming back with Edge to like counteract Damian Priest,
I can see it. But like the Edge go in the storyline.
Yep. All right, then triple threat for the Intercontinental title. Ring General Gunther against the Scottish Warrior Drew McIntyre and the Celtic Warrior Sheamus.
Sheamus gonna finally get himself to become a Grand Slam champion. I think Sheamus gonna walk away as a Intercontinental champion for the first time in his career.
Yep. Phil. Yep, I am filling that one as well. And yeah, because third time's for him to charm. And yeah, Sheamus, I gotta see this as his last opportunity. Because yeah, like I said, of the 3 men, he's the only man that has not been an Intercontinental champion in this match. So, yeah, I think he's going to feel motivated to do it. Yeah. And then, of course, that takes us to the only match confirmed for night 2. Yep. Yeah, the Universe title on the line. Roman Reigns' defense against, Cody.
It is a toss-up between 1,000 Days or him finally win that title. I'd rather see him win that title because I'm ready for this title split to end, and plus they went to title split to end at SummerSlam, but I don't have patience for it. I'd rather see a title split at Mania. But it's gonna be him.
You know, ever since they started harping on this, because I was feeling Cody until they started harping on that 1,000 Days. And then, like I brought up, and then like I commented on Wolfpack. You know, when those 1,000 days, his 1,000th days champion the day before Double or Nothing. And knowing WWE like I do, they would pull that petty ass bullshit. Just to try and have some news to even to take away from it. But at the end of the day, I'm seeing Cody winning this one because unfortunately, I think what he wound up saying is going to be a lot more true, especially with Jay leaving Roman.
I think that's about to happen.
And speaking of Jay, I almost forgot. Yeah, the tag team titles also. Yeah, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn challenging the Usos.
It's gonna be KO and Sammy. They're gonna have that big WrestleMania moment. Bring that same feeling like Guerrero and Benoit, but this time with Owens and Zayn. Long time coming. Both become former champions. Both went through the workup from the Indies to now. I think this will be their big moment.
Yep. 20 years worth of dreams, like I said, PWG tag champs, ROH tag champs, and they've been tag champions in many places, but never in WWE. And for it to happen on the biggest stage of all, And matter of fact, speaking of which, let me see the Usos tag team title run right now. Yeah, I think they're over like 5. Oh no, actually they're over 600 days now.
Yeah, I think so. Like close to 6. Oh yeah, over 600 something days.
Yeah, because they won it back in July. Yeah, because they won it back in July of 21. So yeah, so let's see, 614. So next, depending on which night that you're gonna either make it at 620 or 621. But yeah, KO and Sammy are definitely going to be the new champions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so folks, like I said, we've got a loaded week of wrestling action. So yeah, like I said, we'll definitely post up throughout the weeks throughout the WCC pages as well. All right, real quickly because I know we're kind of running short of time. To close out March Madness, and as if it hasn't been chaotic enough with the real tournament, yeah, this is going to be our wild card round. We are bringing out all the weapons for this one, Hill. So, Hill, I'll let you lead this one off.
Well, we see cars, helmets from the Nasty Boys against Legion of Doom, something from 91. Prosthetic legs, Kevin Nash, Shawn Michaels, and not Diesel and Shawn Michaels, and better friends, better enemies.
Yep.
What else? A blow up doll.
Thanks, Kenny. Oh, let's do. Of course, let's go to Triple H with the sledgehammer.
Mm-hmm.
And Lord knows we can't forget about that one. Sting's baseball bat. And, let's see who else. Oh yeah, of course. Hacksaw Jim Duggan with the 2x4.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, Master Regal in the power of the punch, aka his brass knuckles. Yeah. Yeah. And there's definitely been a whole lot of weapons like used throughout the course of wrestling. Of course, we gave individual shows to tables and ladders and chairs. Oh my! And of course, Singapore cane and barbed wire. But like I said, we wanted to finish this out wild styles. So we're thinking about any and every weapon used in the course. Like I'll say, well, definitely like with Triple H and the sledgehammer is probably the most noted because the damage he's done with it over the years. Like whether it's in a promo or in a match. And one of the most prominent ones I think about was SummerSlam. And of course, after he lost to Shawn Michaels in that unsynced street fight, and then after the match, drilling Shawn in the back with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, that was a valid moment. I remember him did with Cactus Jack. Like I said, Mankind on Raw. By him the kneecap. What else he did too? He did a Goldberg Elimination Chamber.
Yep.
He very useful with the sledgehammer. Very useful.
Like I said, not just in the ring, but out of it too. Because remember the time you broke into Randy Orton's house? Yeah.
Oh yes. that's before WrestleMania.
Yep. Yeah, before WrestleMania 25.
Mm-hmm.
And then of course, like we mentioned, Sting and the baseball bat, and of course, remember all the times like he will waylay the NWO with it.
He's like a one-man army with a baseball bat. Like every time he come with it, everybody be afraid of Sting baseball bat.
Yeah. And like the Riddler asks, who's afraid of the big black bat? Yeah, the entire NWO when Sting was wielding it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Let's see. What else? What's another interesting weapon that really didn't give a lot of shine to? Yeah, then of course, oh, wait a minute. Yeah. Al Snow and Head.
Yeah, I'm about to say that too. The mannequin head, yes, Al Snow, very well known in the ECW and WWF and WWE. Having win a lot of championship, the World Heavyweight Champion, to hardcore title, and even European title. So he had won a lot of matches with the head.
Yeah. And then of course, speaking of weapons again, I think of course Steve Blackman being the lethal weapon because yeah, he was bad enough just with his hands and feet, but man, when he got a hold of like some trash cans and kendo sticks or whatever, yeah.
Both of the kendo sticks.
Yeah. Yeah. And there's also another type of stick, but I can't think of it right now. But there's like yeah,
Christ sticks.
Yeah, but it's like Blackman definitely, especially when he got into the hardcore division, that's when he really found his niche.
Mm-hmm. That really make his mark, being a great hardcore champion, which that's one bad I didn't have, but it make him a great moment. Speaking of hardcore, a blow up doll, DT Pro Wrestling. Even the doll become a champion of heavy metal champion.
Yeah.
What else? Of course, Christmas trees and that Christmas match.
Yeah. Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, then of course, let's mention the guitar.
Jeff
because
Jarrett.
Of course, we think about the honky tonk Jeff Jarrett and the honky tonk man, especially. Yeah.
And sometimes New Jack.
The world famous El Kabong. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. 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 Yeah, well, New Jack is like a whole different story because, like, actually, come to think about it, I think New Jack used sledgehammers before Triple H did because when he used to hit with that damn cinder block.
That's right.
Or
he
smash
did
that
that
damn
before.
cinder block right on somebody's. Yeah. And I'm like, come on, New Jack. It's one thing to like hit, like use a cinder block as a weapon, but damn it, not on. Yeah. Actually, you know what would have been funny now that I thought about that one? If he would have used it on Gato one time. Because only because like I always think of what Gato always says every time he takes like a low shot. He'd be like, my nuts.
That would be my nuts moment if he did well. Yeah, we was in ECW, every ECW.
And of course it's all like stop signs. Yeah,
stop
basically
signs,
any kind of sign. But then of course, if we're gonna mention weapons, at some point we gotta mention Tommy Dreamer in this one because like, hey, the man ain't called the innovator of violence for nothing. I mean, this was the first I remember seeing use a cheese grater as a weapon.
Cheese grater, mostly, yes. Cheese grater, fork, and sometimes gaming console, but that's New Jack.
Yeah. You know, the gamer, the once gamer in me, I was like, when I saw him use that old school Nintendo, I'm like, Jack, you just had to ruin my damn childhood now.
I remember he used that. I think he used a laptop as well. So any technology weapons he got in his hands, he would definitely use it.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Well, actually, Dan, you mentioned using a computer as a weapon. Yeah. Boy, this is going to be an obscure reference. Yeah. Yeah, I remember like when Terry Taylor used to do that in the York Foundation.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically, for those who don't remember, that was when you saw Terry Reynolds when she was a redhead, and yeah, she didn't have like a sexual reputation.
I remember that
Yeah.
one.
Oh, wait a minute. Since I'm staying on technology, I can't remember this one since we bring Paulie up. Him and that damn cell phone used to.
Oh yeah, that big ass block phone.
Yeah.
Perfect weapon during that day. Or try to say the 90s. That was a weapon of the 90s. Use that big
Yeah.
ass phone and crack somebody head with it. Very, very classic. Whew.
Yep.
And
Yeah. Yeah, they
and
didn't call him the psycho yuppie for nothing.
mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yokozuna better come on tonight, and we gotta watch that.
Oh yeah. Yeah, of course I forgot one extra one. Yeah. The chains, because I think we did do chains, but I thought specifically Nikita Koloff, like when he used to use that big ass when he used to wrap his arm and do that Russian sickle with the chain.
Mm-hmm. I remember that one.
And then a Cornette in the tennis racket. Yeah, Jim Cornette in the tennis racket. Lord knows how many times he done popped people with that damn.
Oh, he popped a lot of people in the head with the tennis racket. A lot of people. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so there's definitely a whole bunch, but everybody, yeah, we definitely had a lot of fun on this one. Yeah, when it came to the weapons, and yeah, like I said, we got a whole bunch of wrestling coming up. Of course, shout out to our boys on the Wolfpack. They'll be coming up Thursday, 7:30 Eastern, 6:30 Central, right here, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, all the other stuff. And next week, I'm going to try and work the schedule, and hopefully there's no kickoff matches. Yeah, it's back. That's right, WrestleMania. And actually, we're doing a two-part megacast next week. Yeah, we'll do Saturdays right after Stand and Deliver, and then of course we'll build and we'll of course hype up. Yeah, hype up the Saturday night card once that gets finalized. Hopefully, WWE will let us know what matches are happening beforehand, and then of course Sunday night. Yeah, Sunday night we'll review night one and then hype up night two. So that'll cover all of us. So time to be determined on that a little bit later. But yeah, anyway, like I said, it's been a hell of a wrestle week. Like I said, check out Multiverse United on Thursday night on Fight TV. Check out Supercard of Honor on Bleacher Report pay-per-view and Honor Club Friday night. The Saturday, of course, we got Stand and Deliver in the afternoon, and then WrestleMania Night 1, and then Sunday night, of course, WrestleMania Night 2. And there's like a ton of other shows. If you're out in the Los Angeles area, yeah, go check it out and support and defend your local independent wrestling companies that will be out there, because you could wind up seeing some of these guys on AEW, on a Ring of Honor, on WWE, or wherever it may be.
Mm-hmm. And that's the show. So if you guys love it, enjoyed it, don't forget to share, like, subscribe on Facebook, share on YouTube. You know what you gotta do: subscribe and like and share. And we definitely see you guys next week on the Mega Cast of WrestleMania and NXT Takeover. NXT Stand Delivered. I'm your boy Heel. It's my partner Beast. And also our boy
Antonio R. Forcer. Yep.
Yes. And until then, always embrace the thirst.
Peace.